She stares silently at Leviathan. She's about to let her rip. Her gaze travels down towards Leviathan's chest.
Hard. No light.
Oh, hard. Oh my god.
You little brat!
Oh. Backed by massive funding from missileless industry, it was presented as humanity's gateway to space. But was it ever really about space? Its true purpose may already be buried beneath VTC's control, missileless money, and the United Forces of Humanity's cover-up, which means nothing can be trusted. Not religion, not corporations, not the government, everyone. Question everything. What if everyone is lying? What if humanity's enemy is something we created and now it's slaughtering us? Even if I disappear, don't stop questioning. It's time to wake up. Okay, welcome back to the Goddess of Victory, Nikke. I am picking up exactly from where we left off. This is chapter 46 called, what was it called again? Rebirth? Didn't we have another chapter called Rebirth? I know we got one called Birth, that's chapter 41. Rebirth. I would imagine not, I guess. I guess we haven't had a chapter specifically called Rebirth. There's Reunited. Okay, Corruption, there's Return, I think. Yeah, we haven't had one called Rebirth. So what's being rebirthed? This looks like the site of, maybe not the site of Operation Ark Guardian, but it is someplace on the surface. Sometimes they'll run the same stages, or, you know, like location-wise, it'll be the same stage, but from a different perspective. Ooh. Whoa, this is the lift! Why does everything outside of the lift look like garbage? I thought this place was like swarming with raptors. So I guess we're here and we're gonna look at the Snow White, like the Snow White section or part of things. Oh, actually you can't access any of this. These are all NPCs. What are these? They're different kinds of raptors. Like, you know, like during the Absolute event, like I haven't finished playing the Absolute event. Some of these animals look like enemies from Stellar Blade. But in the Absolute event, they were coming across raptors that looked more organic in nature, and like what they were doing, they were more like animals as opposed to looking strictly like robots. And it seems like we're starting to see more of those organic looking raptors. Whatever philosophy the queen's got now as to, you know, how she's doing things, it seems to have changed how all of the raptors are looking now. We still don't know what's going on with Liberalia. We may not see anything about her right now. In the preview for chapter 45 and 46, apparently there's like Naita and Snow White are involved, the four beasts, the queen herself, and like only one, and who else? Shoot, I forgot who I was thinking about. There's somebody else who's involved. Oh yeah, Mirror is also involved at some point. All right, we will go through these, skip these enemies, grab whatever this little item is on our right, and then we can start. What we got? This is At Last. So both 45 and 46 are part of the same album. Red Light scenario version from At Last. We're going to the lift.
Moving.
Or rather, I don't think we'll be going to the lift. I think we're going to Eden with the Nikke manufacturing equipment. With the events at the lift are taking are going to involve, you know, other characters, I think.
Let's go. All right, fine. Come at me.
All right.
I'm at the target location.
Yeah, so it's going to focus on a different group, the Surface group.
Good. Stand by.
How long do I have to wait?
Hard to say. Probably till she shows up.
Then I'll search the nearby area.
You were provided with sufficient rations. Did you eat them all already?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to check for raptures.
Ah, my apologies.
Yeah, see, Cecil's been cracking jokes about she's been cracking jokes with Snow White about eating food, and Snow White she's been pretty bluntly like, when it's time to work, it's time to work. I'm not worried about eating. But then as soon as she's off the clock, so to speak, or as soon as there's a lull in the action, then she's like, all right, where's the food?
If there are no issues, hold your current position. If you miss each other, it'll only complicate things.
I don't have time to waste here. I'd rather use that time to take down even one more Rapture.
Snow White.
I agree with you, but there's also no need to cause a commotion.
Yeah, you make noise, a bunch of Raptors are gonna show up. It makes it harder for Nikke to get to you.
If you engage, the noise could draw more of them.
Hey. She's like, nope, it's time to fuck shit up. Snow White fires her rifle. An explosion occurs in the distance.
One down.
She's like, yeah, boy. Like, she just doesn't listen.
Great. Other Raptures in the area heard the gunshot and are converging.
She's like, let them come.
Just as I wanted.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. Withdraw from that sector. Any unnecessary engagements.
She's like, all business. Snow White fires her rifle again. Another explosion occurs in the distance. She's like, I want to fight. A cloud of dust heads straight for her. He's like, she doesn't listen.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
Cecil,
Yes?
stop using the operation device. Switch all communications to messaging.
Why?
Watching this is making my blood boil.
Don't let it get to you, Johan.
Yes, calm yourself. Patience is a virtue.
You're the one who needs to calm down.
Raptures incoming. Numbers are...
A lot.
Johan, look at this.
What is it?
Whoa. Just high in the sky.
Just look at the approaching Raptures.
They're weird.
What the hell is that?
What is it? Tell me.
Use your eyes and see for yourself.
Very well.
Snow White looks at the Raptors swarming in. They're no different from the Raptors she's always encountered. Assuming Johan and Cecil are just overreacting, Snow White takes aim. She waits until the Raptors are within maximum effective range. As the lead Raptors come into range, Snow White pulls the trigger. Woo! No, she was about to pull the trigger when the frontline Raptors explode into smithereens.
What was that? I didn't fire.
It came from behind.
Oh, the Raptors are fighting each other.
From behind?
That shot came from somewhere in the rear of that swarm and hit the ones in the front line.
Oh, they are fighting.
Why?
No idea. Could they be infighting?
No, Raptures are brainless idiots. They're incapable of that.
The frontline units have been annihilated. Rear units are approaching.
Uh-oh.
Unidentified Raptures. Engage with caution.
She's like, more smoke. Snow White fires her rifle yet again. Yeah, you keep firing until one of them jumps at you. Yet another explosion erupts in the distance.
If you don't know what you're dealing with, strike first.
Fine. Engage.
And counter.
I just love those clouds.
Alright, the Lift Conspiracy. Breaking news, the Raptures are based at the Lift. Breaking news, what do we really know about the Lift? Marketed as humanity's gateway to space, the Lift may be something else entirely. It isn't just a route the Raptors use to reach the surface. It may actually be one of their bases. In other words, humanity may have built a Rapture base with its own hands. So what was this so-called space expansion really for? Was the Rapture invasion truly an unforeseen disaster? Or did they know from the very beginning? When the lift was built, did they already realize it could be used by aliens? Did they see this coming and move forward anyway? Right now, the united forces of humanity are keeping this buried. The truth won't surface on its own. If we want answers, we'll have to dig them out ourselves. Could it be that the Raptors really are from space and the lift was built in order to get to them?
Truly beautiful smoothing.
Money?
All clear.
Snow White looks at the wreckage of the Raptors scattered across the ground.
I've never seen Raptures like these before.
Get closer so I can have a better look.
Snow White approaches the wreckage. She crouches down and picks up a mangled component.
That's not edible.
I'm not going to eat it.
The color is different. It's very vivid. Most of the raptures we've seen are monochrome. These are different. What's the texture like?
Different. It's not entirely rigid. There's some elasticity to it.
Pick up that yellow component at your 4 o'clock.
Snow White grabs the part.
Huh?
The size is obviously different, but is that a...
Yes, it's a finger. It's attached differently, but it's clearly a finger. I can also make out parts like ribs, teeth, and legs. Snow White, rub your arm.
My muscles aren't sore.
It is for comparison. Go on, feel it.
Snow White rubs her arm, then touches the rapture component again.
Well,
It feels the same.
check the core.
There isn't any. There's only black liquid where the core should be. It's not oil. It's heavier. More viscous.
Is that the dark matter?
There's no core. Then where is it drawing power from? Secure a sample of the black liquid. We'll analyze its composition in Eden.
Understood. Securing a sample.
Nayuta's signature detected nearby.
Looks like she's finally here.
Nayuta appears riding Mantra. The camel! She looks around, frowning.
What manner of disturbance is this?
You're late. Try being on time next time.
Did we not appoint this place for our rendezvous? Did thy impatience get the better of thee, that thou didst open fire?
Like, what is wrong with you?
There is not a gain to be gained from raising a disturbance here.
The rapture started it first.
No, he didn't. Nayuta stares at the rapture wreckage.
Pray, what in heavens are these?
Rapture started it first. Like, no, he didn't.
This spot shall serve admirably. 'Tis inconspicuous, and affords a most advantageous vantage point.
What are you playing at, Monk? Why did you insist on meeting near the lift, of all places? You couldn't pick a more dangerous location if you tried. It's a fair distance from the main structure, but that doesn't mean we're in the clear.
I am not oblivious. You are exceedingly given to quibbling. Would I summon White Snow hither without due cause?
Explain.
Since the encounter with the Queen, I dispatched my remaining replicas to reconnoiter places of import.
Reconnoiter.
Wait, you have more clones left.
Anyways.
Not combat units proper, but adequate for reconnaissance.
I see.
Oh. Nevertheless, my replicas have scouted locations upon the surface deemed of strategic import.
They're my sneaky units.
Alas, none evinced any reaction of note.
Nayuta silently raises her finger and points off in the distance. You telling me that place is still intact, roughly? She gestures to a towering structure that seems to pierce the sky, the greatest construct humanity ever created. The lift.
Save for that place, the orbital spire.
You're getting a special reading from over there?
Indeed. Observe closely. Lights kindle within. Venture nearer, and perchance a mechanical hum shall reach thy ear.
No way.
The orbital spire yet functions.
The lift is... That means the raptures we saw earlier are being produced there?
You speak of the new sort of raptures. That hath troubled me likewise. During my reconnaissance, raptures of the new sort were observed in considerable number. These new raptures were all manufactured within the orbital stations, yet the stations themselves are now ruins. I desire to confirm whether a connection doth exist between these two facts.
So you want to scout the lift?
Indeed.
Fine. Then let's go.
Much obliged.
Wait. Snow White is the only fighting force Eden's got right now. I won't authorize her to conduct such a dangerous recon.
It doth prove quite impossible for me to do alone. Thus I venture to solicit a favor from thee.
You've got plenty of clones who can handle the scouting just fine.
I did dispatch several score of them nigh unto the orbital spire. Yet to this hour, no word hath reached me.
So maybe they all got bodied.
As their nymph hath not yet returned unto me, while I do not think they have perished outright. And yet, I cannot shake the conviction that all is not well.
Oh, they haven't returned to her, so something's happened.
I desire to investigate that matter in my reconnaissance as well. Put from thy mind the one who hath departed. Young Lady Isabel is gone.
I know that. Proceed with extreme caution. The moment you feel it's too dangerous, withdraw at once.
Understood. I shall bear that in mind.
These cutscenes are going by a lot faster.
I desire to draw nearer still, yet it proves not feasible.
Man, I gotta admit, I'm still thinking about Living and Fragile, man. I'm still thinking about it, dude. Just like, wow. Proves not feasible.
However, to venture any deeper would be to invite battle.
Why avoid combat?
Snow White.
I cast no doubt upon thy abilities, nor thy newfound powers, White Snow. Yet why spend that strength for naught?
You have to pick apart everything, don't you? Sometimes the simplest option is the best one.
And sometimes it is not. Hence why I am deliberating. Young Lady Cecil, wouldst thou be able to confirm the spread of raptures in the vicinity?
There are far too many. There's no point even trying to count them all. Charging in would be a suicide mission.
You're out of options. Fall back for now. We now know something's amiss here. That alone is a significant find. We'll pick this back up when arrives with the cavalry.
Calvary? You mean cavalry? They still gotta pause for my name. When he arrives with the cavalry.
Pick this back up when arrives with the cavalry.
Do you think the Queen is just going to sit around twiddling her thumbs?
It seems like Cecil wants to go in and she wants to check stuff out, but it's dangerous.
What?
Nayuta, find a way to scout the area without getting drawn into a fight.
Yeah, so Johan wants to minimize threats until reinforcements come in, and Cecil's kind of getting impatient.
This is not your call to make, Cecil. I'm the one in command here.
Letting fear dictate our every move won't get us anywhere, Johan. Especially in a situation like this.
Yeah, it's difficult because any kind of leverage we can get, any kind of upper hand we can get, you want to take it. But it's like if anything goes wrong, we're screwed.
With no way of knowing what the Queen is up to, we can't turn back now. Not after coming this far. What's wrong? Come.
Young Lady Cecil, can my voice reach thee?
Out. Particle density too low. You two, listen, can't. Find whatever, then back. Find whatever you can and then fall back. Understood?
The line goes to static.
Communications are completely cut off. Our communication equipment is functioning normally. This wasn't caused by elevated alpha particles.
Nah, something jammed you.
To lose contact within Eden of all places? A strange thing indeed. In any case, find whatever you can and then fall back.
Oh,
Words most ill-advised, and yet...
yeah. If their comms are good, yeah. If their comms, they're about to be ambushed. Yeah. If their comms are still good, then something jammed them from Eden's side. Find whatever you can and then fall back. Words most ill-advised, and yet.
Let's go. We'll avoid the areas where there are too many raptures. Playing it safe will gain us nothing.
Very well. I shall entrust this matter to thee.
My. They say people lose their heads when cornered. Guess it's true after all. Don't go rushing in now. You'll get yourself killed.
Young Lady Mirror.
Hello.
Uh-oh. She hasn't met Rose. Snow White doesn't know anything about Rose, but she would know Rose's outfit.
Sword Warden.
Who are they?
Snow White, youngest member of the Goddess Squad. The 4th Grimm's model. The White Reaper of the Horizon. What an honor to have such a distinguished guest.
Oy.
Identify yourself.
Pleasure meeting you. The name's Mirror. I'm an old friend of Nayuta's.
Someone like her wouldn't have any friends, so who are you?
Goodness. Quite perceptive, aren't you?
Snow White reaches out toward Mirror. Her hand passes straight through her. The point of contact crackles with static.
You're just a hologram.
Yes.
You're the one who cut our communications with Johan and Cecil?
Oh.
Guilty as charged. I've nothing to gain from making my presence known, you know.
Just what are you?
I already told you. I'm Nayuta's associate. At the moment, yes, I'm acting as a spy and pretending to side with the Raptures. It's been a while since I've been greeted with such distrust. Nayuta, could you please say something? My character is in doubt before I've even had the chance to relay any useful information.
Oh, she speaks the truth, White Snow. She is indeed my associate. It is likewise true that she hath taken to the Rapture's side, carrying out espionage.
There you have it.
Uh-oh.
Fine. I'll take your word for it.
Much appreciated. Now then, shall I show you around? There is quite a lot I need to convey regarding the current situation.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Breaking news. VTC is producing Raptures. Breaking news. New reports suggest the lift may not have been initiated by Macillus after all, but by VTC. At the same time, a disturbing theory is gaining traction. Their so-called miracle can regenerate severed limbs and restore dead nerves, and it may already have been used to create something far more dangerous, a steel monstrosity. If that miracle is real, then it's not out of the question. So what exactly were they trying to build? Are they trying to conquer the world using those ruthless machines that have been slaughtering humans? And is the united forces of humanity truly unaware of all this? It's time they gave us answers.
I'll do my best.
After the battle at Eden, the first thing the Queen did was roam around, surveying the surface. She looked like some legendary hero, wandering the surface, riding atop Stormbringer. I watched to see how long she would continue in this vein. When she settled at the lift without warning, she began overhauling the derelict equipment within, turning it into Rapture production facilities.
You would have me believe she hath built a factory?
Yes, she converted everything in one go. Humanity's finest technology was already concentrated there, so there was plenty to work with, and the overhaul wasn't challenging. She tinkered away at it, then began to produce Raptures like it was nothing.
Whence came the materials? Even the Queen cannot conjure something from naught.
Seems like you figured something out. Let's hear it.
Doth the Queen tear it all asunder?
You've got it. The Queen was deeply dissatisfied with the current state of the surface after surveying it. So she made a decision. She would wipe the slate clean, since the surface wasn't one she envisioned. And just like that, she started producing raptures at the lift.
I see. She hath created raptures that are unlike any known to us now.
Yes. She used existing raptures as raw material and created entirely new ones. These newborns, shall we call them? They're not drastically different from their predecessors performance-wise, but their appearance, now that's where things get interesting.
Oh, they seemed to be imitating human body parts.
They're imitating Nikke body parts, to be precise, but visually, there isn't much difference between the two. I believe the battle at Eden brought about a significant shift in the Queen's thinking. She gathered raptures and even heretics as a show of strength to celebrate her descent to the surface. But the bulk of her forces fell, and you all managed to pull through largely unscathed. Although things ended with her seizing the body of the strongest Nikke, Lilyweiss, I'm sure that's far from a satisfying result to the Queen. She must have concluded that the current raptures simply weren't powerful enough.
Makes sense.
And felt a generational shift was needed. Otherwise, she wouldn't have gone out of her way to create newborn raptures modeled after you Nikke's.
How repulsive.
No core could be discerned in these newly born raptures. Then whence do they draw their power?
From dark matter.
Caliginous material.
They use highly condensed dark matter as a power source. It's a versatile substance, so using it that way is certainly feasible.
Caliginous material.
I don't know much beyond that. But since dark matter is the Queen's to begin with, she is another matter entirely.
Oh, so Mirror doesn't know how to... She doesn't know how it functions? Highly condensed dark matter is a power source. Is a versatile substance, so using it that way is certainly feasible. So she's making raptures outside of whatever Mirror used to work with.
So, in short, after fighting us, the Queen became jealous of us.
Yep.
Which led to her creating new raptures in our image.
That about sums it up, yes.
Yet the manner of their imitation is most suspect. If the Queen deemed Nikke's powerful, one would expect their forms to be imitated in every particular. And yet the manner of imitation here is most peculiar. Only hands, feet, viscera, and the like doth she see fit to replicate.
Well, they're experiments. She attaches Nikke parts to low-level raptures to see if they function properly.
She's doing the same thing that that Leviathan was doing. Except Leviathan came to a conclusion first.
And to assess the potential of those parts.
If this be true, the Queen's final intent is...
That's right. To create a new heretic.
She's doing the exact same experiment that Leviathan did.
The Queen's so-called elites proved rather lackluster in the battle at Eden, wouldn't you say?
Except Leviathan has already succeeded.
She wants to create a true elite. One worthy of the Queen she is today.
Altruria.
Oh, does she not know about that one?
How do you know about her?
Oh.
We've met. She even transformed during our fight.
My goodness. She really does whatever she pleases.
She was mimicking Rapunzel and Noah.
That's right. The Queen picked the ones who stood out most to her during the battle at Eden, and modeled her heretics after them.
So she's gonna do one after... I mean, everybody took part, so... You know, we might see one based off of Crown. I mean, I don't think Crown directly fought the Queen. So it's like, you'll see Isabel, Haran, Noah, Rapunzel, Marion, Scarlet. Yeah. Maybe one of Snow White too, and Naita.
2 have been created, and 1 is still in the making.
You know a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you really? What's your angle?
I want a new queen.
Why?
Mirror looks at the lift.
Because I don't like the current queen.
You're hardly the trustworthy type.
That stings. Especially after I shared such valuable intel. You must trust me. I've been doing all kinds of dirty work at the Queen's side to obtain this precious information, and I'm giving it to you with no strings attached.
Yes, that's been bothering me too. What is your relationship with the Queen? How do you know all of this?
I've had a hand in the overhaul of the lift, the design of the newborn raptures, and in the creation of the new heretics, of course.
What did you just say?
Don't look at me like I'm the mastermind behind all of this. If the Queen grows suspicious of me, any chance of a counterattack is gone for good, since you'll lose your only source of information. I'll tell you everything I know, and you'll use that information to kill the Queen.
Who are you gonna put in her place?
Assuming any of what you're saying is true.
What other choice do you have? Believe me or don't. That's entirely up to you. Frankly, I couldn't care less whether you win or lose. I'll simply side with whoever wins.
How enviable to hold such clear convictions.
She's an opportunist.
Now, let's get moving. This isn't a place you can visit often, so take in as much as you can.
I just love those clouds.
This is red light. At last.
It's over. I just love those clouds.
This one is what? Oh, another track, Red Light Genesis. Oh, this is Rose's theme. Snow White and Nikke follow along the path Mirror leads them down. They get into a few skirmishes with raptures, but they are small scale. The commotion is not big enough to draw in additional raptures. Rose shares a brief exchange with Mirror, who nods at her words. Then Rose slows her pace and falls into step beside Snow White.
Can I talk to you for a moment? Is this a bad time?
You look like her. Scarlet.
Of course. We were in the same squad, after all.
A squad that specialized in close combat, made up of mass-produced Nikkes, right?
You remember all that? You have a good memory.
Those are recent memories to me. Scarlet is alive. Her brain is, at least. Eden currently doesn't have the technology to produce a Nikke. But once that's secured, she can be revived.
So you caught on?
Yes. Scarlet often told me about her sister.
She pieced it together, huh?
Why did you come back to life?
I didn't choose this. Mira revived me on her own. What was it she said? Something about needing someone who could cut through anything. As you can see, I'm more or less her bodyguard right now.
Then what are you still alive for?
That's harsh.
You placed a curse on Scarlet and died. Just as you intended. What unfinished business do you have left?
A curse?
Yes, a curse.
What kind of curse?
Scarlet was always obsessed with becoming stronger. Just like Rose. Or, if only Rose were here. She was always muttering things like that, thinking no one heard her. The curse you placed on Scarlet gave her the strength to push forward. And it all worked out in the end. But as her sister, that's not something you should have done.
You're right. That's why I'm still alive.
Huh?
Strictly speaking, I cannot die without Mirror's permission, and I could disappear at any moment on her whim. But the reason I'm obeying Mirror and trying to stay alive
She want to see her sister again.
is because I don't think I've ever given Scar anything good. I ruined the squad in the name of helping her, and made her kill her own sister by her own hand. I've come to realize what a pathetic and awful sister I was.
I really think that if her eyes are intact, her eyes will be red since she's been like completely corrupted to the point of being a puppet. And she's moving without a core.
So I want to make it up to her somehow. I thought, if I kept living, maybe I'll get a chance someday. But it's not easy. I've never done a single thing right by her, so I really don't know. I don't know what I could ever do for her.
Why not meet with her?
That will never happen. Showing up in front of Scarlet in my current state wouldn't do her any good. I will simply resign myself to the life I'm living. Do what I can for her, if the opportunity arises. Then I'll disappear quietly. If Scar learned about the state I'm in, she would reach out without hesitation. But the fact is, I'm a broken sword. A blade that wounds whoever holds it. You get it, don't you?
Very well. I won't say a word to Scarlet.
Thank you. Well, since fate brought us together like this, tell me more about Scar. How did she end up joining the Goddess Squad? The strongest squad there is. And what has she accomplished since then?
All right. It's a bit of a long story.
Then keep it to the parts about Scar. I'm not big on long stories.
Snow White and Rose's voices echo around them. As Nayata and Mira walk on, listening. Oh, they're gonna hear stuff.
They seem to be getting along.
How far dost thou intend to lead us? I confess, this leisurely stroll through the heart of enemy territory does not sit well with me.
Not much further now. We wouldn't be able to go any further than that anyway.
So thou hast been here all this time?
That's right. I've been here ever since Eden. There's work to be done after all.
Then didst thou not see my replicas? There ought to have been at the very least several score.
Beats me. Maybe they're all dead?
When a replica doth perish, its nymph returneth unto me. Such a thing hath not occurred even once.
Is that so? I haven't the faintest idea.
Oh my god, she's took them.
I see.
She's like, yeah, alright, fine.
Is it still intact?
Of course. That's why the lift is in operation.
Well, the core absorbed the lift? I mean, the core absorbed the nymph from the replicas?
The ultra-massive core is very much intact. It's in much better shape than anticipated.
No, they're not still using that friggin' name for it. That goofy name. So is this before the core was turned off in the Ark?
Who doth maintain it?
It's left alone. It was designed to run itself after all. By you, I might add.
Yeah, they had those flashbacks for Nayata, but they don't detail anything. They just showed that she had something to do with the production of Nikke's, and like I thought it was the discovery of the core, but it seems it was designed by her. It was designed to run itself after all by you, I might add. So she designed the Raptor core. So the Raptors were designed by VTC or by Deep.
The Ark and the Lift each hold one of the twin cores. The moment either is destroyed, mutual destruction follows.
Maybe the Ark core hasn't been turned off yet.
And in close proximity to one another, the resulting resonance would destroy them both. Quite the troublesome design.
There was surely reason behind its design. Yet we failed to uncover that reason, and we erred in wielding forces unknowable in heedless fashion.
Whoops, sorry about that. I got an encoding error. Let me take a second and start another video. Okay. Let's replay that.
Yet we failed to uncover that reason, and we erred in wielding forces unknowable in heedless fashion.
Okay.
Just so you know, mutual destruction is not an option. It might have been a viable choice in the past, but not now with the Queen in the picture. Humanity, stripped of its sanctuary, against the Queen. The outcome is obvious, wouldn't you say?
This I know.
Humanity has to leave the Ark.
Moving.
Neogenesis at last.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
All right, this is as far as we go. I don't recommend going any further. We might get caught.
By your efforts, we have come thus far without great peril. To know the lay of the land beforehand shall alone prove of great service.
Take it all in before you return. That's the only way you'll even stand a chance of winning.
Sounds like you're saying we'd lose if we fought now.
Of course. You have absolutely no chance of winning right now. You're lucky that the Queen is focused on rebuilding her strength now. Do you honestly think you could stop her if she went after Eden and the Ark this very moment? While she gathers strength, you must do the same, by any means necessary. I'm backing the losing side here. Siding with the Queen would make things so much easier. And yet, I'm going this far because I genuinely want you to win. So please, don't disappoint me.
Talk is cheap. Give us something useful to work with.
Fine. That's the reason I brought you here anyway. Rose?
All right.
Rose heads to a corner and proceeds to perform a peculiar sequence of steps.
Ho! Hast thou brought us thus far merely that Sword Maiden might unveil some secret dance techniques?
Is it, I don't know, is it a password?
Come to think of it, Red Hood did a tap dance the day we first met Scarlet.
I told you we should have changed this.
What's the harm? Besides, this way, no one will find out by accident either.
Oh, it's a method? The moment Rose completes her steps, the corner crackles to life. A human-sized container emerges.
Optical camouflage, huh?
Would you mind opening it?
Is it...
Bodyguard. I'm nothing but an errand girl.
Is it Liberalio?
I have no physical body. I don't have much of a choice.
I can't open it. Come on. Rose presses the button on the container. With a hiss, the contents are revealed. Steel legs clad and holy. She still had the body. Ha ha ha! She still had the body.
Red shoes!
Whoa.
I kept them safe, as you can see. I tried everything I could to make replicas with them, but they don't seem compatible with Rapture technology.
Ooh-wee.
Take them. Perhaps they'll come in handy somehow.
Uh-oh.
This, shall prove of considerable aid.
She still has the weapon. Who would wear it? She's like, the fact that Naita immediately knows what it is when she sees it.
That's what I thought.
Snow White's never met the second generation outside of Cinderella, and that was as an enemy.
And take one more thing with you. Rose, if you could.
Oh, it's another one. Who is it? A small bag from inside the container and hands it to Snow White.
What's this?
Oh.
It's really heavy.
It's a brain shelter.
Ooh, whose is it?
A brain shelter?
Liberalio's head is inside.
Ooh. So Liberalio had her brain the entire time, huh?
What?
What the fuck?
I don't know what possessed Liberalio, or why.
So she's never met the commander.
But she proposed to the Queen a dialogue with humanity. I'll admit, I had some hope myself. I figured it might get through to the Queen even just a little, given it was coming from her second daughter.
I mean, like we knew she was gonna save her, or I knew she was gonna save her. Maybe not her body, but I knew like if the brain was intact, she was gonna save her. Okay, just didn't know how that handoff was gonna occur. Didn't know if she was gonna get rebuilt on the Rapture side and then taken someplace else. But Liberalia is gonna get a new body. Yeah. I don't know what possessed Liberalia or why. So she's never met the counters. She doesn't know about us, right? She doesn't know about the commander. She didn't know about us even when she asked Chatterbox during Goddess Fall. She was like, "Did you find the Voth House?" And he was like, "I found which body it's in." But she doesn't know specifically who it is. I admit I had some hope myself. So like Naito will probably be able to piece together that she talked to us.
But the queen truly is a monster.
Man.
Liberalio's words fell on deaf ears. Although, I honestly doubt dialogue was ever possible with her in the first place. She tore off Liberalio's head, frozen in ecstasy after meeting her beloved mother.
Yeah, that was rough.
She kept only the body that had the core and tossed the head away like trash. That's what I retrieved.
Yet heretics possess the capacity for regeneration by means of their core.
So we got to figure out how is it that you regenerate her, and we can figure out how to regenerate Miriam, right? They possess the capacity for generation by means of their core, which means Liberalia would not be a heretic anymore, right?
There's no core in her head. Unlike in Devilia, Liberalia didn't do something as grotesque as implanting a core fragment in her head.
Oh, that's not a normal thing. Okay. That's how because she put a fragment of her core in Chatterbox's head, so she was able to regenerate with Chatterbox.
But her brain is still alive. It should be enough to create a human imposter, at the very least.
She's gonna get downgraded to a Nikke! Maybe she'll join our squad. So she'll have a Nikke body, like whatever original Nikke body she had.
That is, when Eden has the technology to do so, of course. She's a heretic who spent nearly a century slaughtering humans on the surface. Such vast combat experience must mean she'll have a wealth of information. She's also one of my greatest works. So even turning her into a standard pseudo-human won't be a loss.
She has so many colorful names for Nikkes.
We need every asset we can get. Don't you think?
So she gave her Red Shoes as weapon, and she also gave her Liberalio's brain. But what about the rest of Red Shoes? She had those legs preserved for a long, long time.
All right. It's time for you to leave. We stuck strictly to inconspicuous routes, but if we stay too long, we're bound to get caught. See them back safely, Rose. They'll start to suspect something if I'm away from my post for too long.
Yes, yes.
I guess the saying's true. When the cat's away, the mice come out to play.
The queen not present at this moment?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Remember how I mentioned those new raptures use dark matter as a power source? She's gone to gather some.
Uh-oh.
The Maleficent Beast Quartet.
That's right. She went to steal the dark matter that the four beasts painstakingly scraped together.
Oh, she's like, I want that. Oh no. Oh no, she's like, I'll come to rob you. She's gonna rob him blind.
I should be able to handle this.
So what's gonna happen when she meets only one? Is only one gonna send grandma packing?
Nope, I will treasure this moment.
Okay, we got 2 little bitty items here.
I just love those clouds.
But it seems like I'm missing 6. So we might be getting them in rapid succession. This one is just money.
Moving. I don't want to go.
The Lift conspiracy. Breaking news. Lift mission sabotaged by spy. Breaking news. The United Forces of Humanity and the Goddess Squad have made multiple attempts to reclaim the lift, but all have ended in failure. Reports suggest those repeated failures may be due to internal leaks. In other words, there could be a spy within the United Forces of Humanity. The lift is heavily defended by the Raptures, so this is taking place long after those original reports. because now the Goddess Squad is here and they're doing their thing. Because like the lift was made before the Raptures invaded. Reports suggest those repeated failures may be due to internal leaks. In other words, there could be a spy within the United Forces of Humanity. The lift is heavily defended by the Raptures, making any assault extremely difficult. Even so, the fact that not even the Goddess Squad has succeeded has raised serious questions. If a spy is involved, it would explain everything. Countless soldiers and Nikkes are being sent to their deaths because of someone working to protect the lift from within. A human traitor is feeding intel to the Raptures. What could possibly be inside the lift that's worth hiding at all costs? People, it's time to wake up. We can't keep placing blind trust in the United Forces of Humanity. We have to find the spy. I'm not sure if there was a spy. I think it was just Cinderella.
Moving.
All right, everyone, get in line.
Are you ready?
All right, so Fort Beast should be. I mean, like if the commander called them, he might have called them to send them over to Eden. So they should be preparing to go, but then they're gonna get ambushed by the Queen. Are you ready? Listen to this music. They're using a xylophone here. It's like an expedition. Are you ready?
Yeah, there's nothing in particular I need to pack.
What about you, Bahamut?
I, the incomparably clever Bahamut, am not yet finished preparing.
Has only one started talking yet?
I can't decide which book to take. What book? Don't you know? Books are nourishment for the mind. No matter where one goes, books are an absolute necessity.
Can't you just put it in Ziz's wings?
Bahamut, why are you always reading books?
Knowledge is a weapon, Levi. One must always keep it sharp.
Your knowledge is a weapon, all right. Something you swing around that leaves people dazed.
Precisely. It's gratifying to be surrounded by fellows who truly understand.
I'm surprised you actually agreed to help the young man.
I promised him I would. And from what I hear, something major happened. Come to think of it, you visited Eden before, right? So you're already familiar with this place?
Sure, I've been there before, but I doubt they'll welcome me with open arms.
What did you do?
Let's just say we got off to a rocky start.
We're doomed. We'll be lucky if we don't get intercepted along the way.
Well, the young man probably gave Eden a heads up already. We should be fine.
Yeah, I guess it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right?
So we're all gonna be okay, right?
Why? Are you nervous?
I mean, kind of.
I don't blame you. We've kept to ourselves this whole time without dealing with anyone else whatsoever. If it weren't for Grave, that might still be the case. Still, we got along well enough with Enichiro's group and the young man's crew, even if it was only briefly. Eden won't be any different.
True. You're right.
First meeting jitters are perfectly natural.
Yeah.
But conversation is the cornerstone of evolution.
Ooh.
New encounters beget new dialogue and the exchange of new knowledge.
Is Ziz being the caretaker right now?
I, the brilliant Bahamut, can hardly contain my excitement.
She might be the best fit.
I await the magnificent moment, my profound knowledge, and Edens converge.
Are we seriously taking her with us? I'd say a fight's liable to break out before long.
We have to bring her. What choice do we have? But what's taking those two so long?
Yeah, they're running pretty late today.
Swoosh. Ziz lands from the air. The girl hanging from Ziz's neck climbs down to the ground.
It's fun.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna start talking like them. Is she getting bigger? Wait, is she getting bigger? Can't be. I don't remember Rappy's different. Let me see, because there was one where she was very small, and then there was one where she was like a. There's one where she was like a preteen, and there's one where she was like an adult, or like an older teenager.
Seeing new places is nice, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Go new place tomorrow?
Tomorrow's my turn, right? I'll take you somewhere completely new.
Yay, yay!
Uh-oh. Is she tired?
What's wrong? I, the erudite Bahamut, shall enlighten you. The child currently requires sleep.
All out of battery already.
Hug me.
Okay. Come here.
This wraps her arm around the girl. And the girl buries her face into Ziz's chest. It should have been me. It should have been me.
Fluffy. Feel good.
Oh. Really?
Damn child.
What do I do? I feel like I'm gonna cry. What's wrong? I don't know.
It's an instinct.
Are you all packed?
Packed? For what?
We're leaving today, remember?
Oh, right. We were going to Eden. I forgot.
Hurry up and get ready. I'll hold her.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, she's flat.
All right, come here.
Flat. Hard. Leviathan reaches out toward the girl nestled in Ziz's arms. She stares silently at Leviathan. Uh-oh, she's about to let her rip. Her gaze travels down towards Leviathan's chest.
Hard. No way.
Oh, hard. Oh my god.
You little brat.
Oh.
Come here. I'll hold you.
She said yes. The girl settles into Behemoth. Behemoth's arms said hard. Don't like.
Hard. No like.
You little brat.
Oh man.
Fluffy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fluffy, isn't it?
Jeez. The girl turns her head and looks at Leviathan. Ooh.
Hard.
Oh.
Oh,
Levi.
what?
Rib cage. Oh. Bahamut looks at Leviathan then nods silently.
Stop nodding like you've got some secret. It's annoying.
Oh my god.
Levi?
What? What is it?
Oh, I'm packed and ready.
Mad as hell.
Let's go then.
But she just fell asleep.
Let's be quiet then. If she wakes up, we'll take turns transforming and giving her rides. If we don't let her ride while we're transformed, she'll throw a fit.
Oh, okay. This is kind of fun. It's like taking turns driving on a road trip.
This is a family trip, all right.
Yeah.
Four beasts walk on. Leviathan glances back. White Ark wants a ritual space built for the creation of the Queen, a place that has since become their home. It was wrecked by Liberalio, but even the process of restoring it was enjoyable. For some reason, Leviathan feels a twinge of regret.
We'll be able to come back. It's our home, after all.
Yeah, you're right.
So she just knew where the dark matter was. The four beasts continue onward. After walking for a long time, they stop. Before them stands the Thing, who looks at them with a smile. Oh my gosh.
What is that?
It's a throwdown.
A human imposter? But something feels off.
Oy, the Thing closes the distance in an instant. Her gaze locks onto the girl in Behemoth's arms. Behemoth reflexively turns and shields the girl. Woo! A thunderous roar echoes out. Gosh. Behemoth collapses to her knees, the upper half of her body now missing. The girl, flung aside, lies on the ground, staring at the lower half of Behemoth that remains. That's not good. She crawls over and touches the core lying on the floor.
Moth.
Moth? Yeah, she really doesn't like her. Touches the core lying on the floor. Moth. She's like, I gotta kill this thing. Uh-oh, what happens? A fire ignites in the eyes of Leviathan, Ziz, and Bahamut.
Get your foot away! What are you? You'll pay for this!
Black light bursts forth, staining the white arc. Ooh, it's a fight. Man, she just immediately locked on.
I just love those clouds.
This is Four Beasts. It's the new theme for them. At last. I like this theme. It sounds nice.
I'll do my best. Ziz.
Ziz does not move. Oh, it's just her and the baby. Her wings have been completely torn apart. Oh, Behemoth and Moth is in Behemoth. Bahamut is motionless, half of her upper body has vanished.
Bye.
Leviathan's body is grotesquely contorted in several places. She writhes in agony. Okay. Oh no. She's starting to piece together what's happening. This is the Queen theme.
Why? Hurt?
Run! Run! Go!
Oh no. Why are you playing this theme?
Don't fight! Run away! Now!
The thing steadies her breathing. Oh, she's still whacked out because Lily Weiss's body, huh? She shakes off the dark matter clinging to her body. Her gaze sweeps across the four beasts scattered on the ground, then settles on the girl standing in their midst. Ooh, the little one's thinking about it.
You.
Uh-oh. Is she gonna dog walk her?
Bad girl.
Uh-oh. Oh. 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 It's a Clash of the Titans moment. The ground beneath the girl begins to turn black. Oh, so she can call it out whenever she wants. It continues to spread wider and wider. As Leviathan sinks into the blackness, she desperately shouts,
No! You must fight!
oh gosh.
Run!
The four beasts sink into the blackness created by the girl. She's gonna keep them safe. Gigantic wings unfurl and drill shafts and pincers rise up from the ground. The thing charges forward. Oh no! Oh. It's half the image. What's gonna happen? Is she running or is she fighting? A massive arm surges up from the ground and latches onto the thing's legs. She tries to shake them off but cannot, for their strength is tremendous. Oh, the girl's pincers strike. She's about to be dog walked. Pincers strike ferociously at the immobilized thing. The thing staggers, then tears off the hands gripping her with sheer force. Oh. Oh. She catches the swinging pincers and twists. With a sickening crunch sound, the pincers warp and shatter. The thing drives her fists into the girl's torso. Part of the girl's upper body disappears with a thunderous boom, but it regenerates almost instantly. A massive pillar is summoned. Simultaneously, another swarm of arms rises up once more. We're having a power scale moment here. The thing takes her stance. The girl lashes out with her pillar and arms with a ferocity that could tear her opponent asunder. Meanwhile, the thing wildly throws her fists, intent on pulverizing anything in her path. I wonder, I guess showing this would be a spoiler. I might not be able to use this as a thumbnail. The girl's dark matter and the thing's fists collide over and over. Shockwaves ripple outward, the pseudo-arcs buildings tremble, and the ground splits open. Is Gluttony gonna show up again? The fierce stalemate continues until the balance is broken by the thing. A low kick aimed at the girl's legs tears them clean off. The girl crumples to the ground, her legs gone. The thing rains down punches from above. Under the barrage of fists, the girl panics. This is something she has never felt before.
Hurt.
Black light erupts. The thing looks up at the black spire that has suddenly risen before her. That's the chair, right? Ooh. Beams of light poured down from the spire and black thorns rained down like a storm. I mean, this is a pretty cool image. It's a pretty darn cool image, I gotta say. Red, black, and orange. The thing swiftly evades the projectiles, but it's useless. There are simply too many of them. A beam catches her in the torso and sends her staggering. The attacks that have been spreading in all directions now concentrate solely on the thing. For the first time since inhabiting this body, the thing adopts a defensive stance. She just out here just starting fights with everybody. Oh, wow. Who's gonna run out of energy first? Beams of light and black thorns crash down upon her. I'm sure somebody has to be seeing this happening, right? After raining down attacks for a long while, the girl looks downward. The thing is on one knee staring up at her. Oh, she got that same pose in the chair.
Die.
Oh man. Jeez. Man. Massive pincers, pillars, and drill shafts burst from the spire, all of them pointed downward. You should probably run. The thing looks up at the colossal black spire looming before her. She shifts her gaze to her own body, then back at the spire, and back to herself. She's like, ugh, fury spreads across her face. Now she's mad. At that moment, Leviathan comes flying out of the black spire.
Stop! Enough. No more fighting!
Oh, you're gonna stop her from killing?
Fly.
The girl points at the thing.
Bad girl. Die.
Don't kill her!
Gotta kill her.
You don't need to do that. Leave the fighting to us.
Oh, so she healed them while they were inside of her.
So just stop. All you have to do is sneak bites of grilled fish, hitch rides on us, and go for walks.
Oh, please don't kill Leviathan.
Just snuggle up and sleep in our arms. You don't have to fight.
She hurt you. Bad girl.
We're fine. We're not hurting anymore. So don't. Let's just go. Let's go. Okay?
Okay.
She's gonna talk her down? She just dog walked her and then she's gonna take off, huh? The black spire disappears and the four beasts are left floating in midair.
Ziz!
The queen can't hurt him now. She's too injured. Oh my god. That's gotta be humiliating. Colossal black spire, own body, back at the spire, back to herself, and now she's pissed. She's just like, oh, you little shit.
Yeah.
We gotta go. They don't know why she's there though, so she's just gonna take the dark matter. She carries everyone in quickly. She lost the fight. She lost the fight in a one-on-one. She carries everyone and quickly takes flight. We now know the power difference. The power... We have succeeded in power scaling. We've succeeded in power scaling the queen with only one. The thing watches them go with fury etched across her face. She's like, I hate that fucking thing.
We almost died back there.
She's so mad. But she can't chase him. Oh, she's gonna be thinking about that. She's gonna be thinking about that on her way back home. She's gonna go back to her chair and she's gonna be thinking about it. We almost died back there.
Yeah, even after transforming. What was that thing? It looked like a pseudo-human.
It certainly had the appearance of one, but it was unbelievably strong.
What even was that thing?
The thing.
Even I, the ever-astute Bahamut, cannot say.
That was spectacular.
More.
Yes. Yes, you saved us. Thank you.
She smoked them. They don't know who that was. Maybe Leviathan will probably figure it out, but the rest of them don't know what she just did.
I scold that girl.
No more fighting, though.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. No more fighting. You don't need to do any fighting. Yeah, it's like they have to make sure she doesn't get violent. Just be a kid.
No.
Oh man.
Don't you dare do it.
No.
No.
What the? Ugh! This kid is getting more defiant by the day.
Who hurt my sisters? I'll kill them all.
No.
Don't like you hurting. Don't like bullies.
Ugh. Man.
All the same, I don't want you fighting. Please? Okay.
Maybe.
I'll think about it. Good. Now she's asleep. Good. Jeez. The girl had fallen asleep in Leviathan's arms. Leviathan looks down at her with a troubled expression.
Levi?
Yeah.
Why are you telling her not to fight? She's so strong. She might have won that fight earlier.
She definitely would have won that fight earlier, but she can't be fighting. If she fights, then she's gonna be a battle nut, and she's gonna be seeking conflict.
You're right. She is strong. Unbelievably so.
Then why?
No parent wishes to see their child fighting.
Oh, well, I guess that's true. But there are times when fighting is the only solution, at least to protect ourselves.
Levi, tell me what you're thinking.
She's strong. Too strong. With her power, she could probably solve most things. She could take anything she wants, without exception. She won't even need to control her emotions. She could just unleash them alongside her power. And that can't happen. It mustn't. If she repeatedly uses her power every time she wants something, she'll turn into a real monster.
But why not? Why don't you want her to become a monster? Is it because you promised Siren her power would only be used for good?
That's part of it. That kid. We made her. She had no say in her creation. After selfishly bringing her into this world, we can't ask her to use her powers for our sake. We can't ask her to become a monster for us. But... damn it!
Is she crying?
Why are you crying?
I didn't want her to fight. I don't know if we're even capable of it, but I wanted her to live in a world where none of that exists. She's the child we created. I want her free from all of that. I just wanted her to live happily. But in the end...
The girl wakes up. She lifts her head to look at Leviathan. Hard.
Why? Don't cry.
She reaches out and wipes Leviathan's tears.
This is why I keep crying.
The child will grow up right. She won't become a monster. Ever.
Yeah, we can do it. Let's make sure of that.
Do you know what distinguishes a monster from something that isn't? It's the presence or absence of knowledge. I, in all my astonishing wisdom, will impart all my knowledge unto this child. I shall personally see to it that she becomes a person of intellect.
Oh, she's doomed. I can already tell this is going to end badly.
This is Red Eyes. At last. So who's fighting the boss?
I don't want to go.
Who's fighting the boss this time?
All right, everyone.
You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Ah, well, indeed.
Feeling pushed around by Mirror? It can't be helped. You lost so many of your clones since that day. All of you lost a great deal of strength. Meanwhile, the Queen got a clean slate. And Mirror's been glued to her side, watching everything unfold.
She's gonna be so mad when she gets back home. She's gonna lose. She's gonna keep her up at night.
There's bound to be a gap in our intel, don't you think? Mirror wants to see where things are at for you all. Whether you truly have the power to stand against the Queen.
Stand against her? No, we're going to kill her.
She wants to make sure it's not all talk. If you have what it takes to be the ones who kill the Queen, Mirror will offer even more help than she does now.
Okay.
But if you're not...
No doubt she shall cleave to the Queen's side without a moment's hesitation. That much I know.
Right. So don't disappoint her. She's devious, but incredibly capable. Having her as an ally is always an advantage.
Art thou not speaking rather too much?
Oh, don't you worry. Mirror probably sent me to see you off just so I'd tell you all this. She loves making others do the talking for her. She fancies herself a puppet master, pulling strings from the shadows. She's devious to the core, that Mirror.
On that, I concur.
Nayuta.
What troubleth thee?
Explain how you came to know this Mirror. She says she's helping us, but she's more like a Rapture strategist than anything else. With how she talks about creating Liberalio, she's clearly been around for a long time. That means she had a significant hand in humanity's destruction. How did you end up allied with something like that?
What a predicament.
I gotta explain myself.
If I were to lie, wouldst thou let it pass?
Fine. I'll believe it even if it's a lie.
Alright.
What an even greater predicament this is. 'Tis a simple enough tale. When mine replicas did roam the surface in great numbers, seeking a means to fell the Queen, 'twas young Lady Mirror who first approached me. By means of a nearby rapture, she did drive a corrupted thorn into me.
What?
Fortunately, I am possessed of some small skill in the handling of nymph. Should the corruption be minor, I may address it by excising only the corrupted nymph. The drawback is that much information is thereby lost. Yet I at least evade utter corruption. Young Lady Mirror witnessed this and did propose a deal. Having observed mine replicas that did linger nearby and the treating of my corruption, she divined the extraordinary nature of my ability and put forth her proposal. 'Twas a deal to strike down the Queen together.
Since Nayuta has control of her own nymph.
I knew full well the sort of being young Lady Mirror was. How grave a threat she doth pose to humanity. How much suffering she hath wrought. Even so, I joined hands with her.
Why?
I coveted the knowledge too greatly to forego. However many replicas I may possess, there is no means of learning the Rapture's inner affairs. Thus I joined hands with her, and much was brought to light. 'Twould be a falsehood to claim I felt no self-reproach over that decision. Even so, to secure victory, I shall stoop to any deed. Any deed whatsoever. I had thought thou wouldst speak of the path to victory, yet thou dost refrain. How unexpected.
And are you sure you're okay? Very well. I respect your decision.
Many thanks.
We're here. There's an underground tunnel from this point that'll get you out quickly. Stay safe. And if Scarlet happens to wake up, don't mention me.
That matter will not be resolved so swiftly, but very well.
All of you, get moving.
Uh-huh.
Ego Vista has caught your Damn it.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Huh?
She's like, damn it. She tipped fast. Sound of something tearing through the air echoes from the distance and rapidly approaches.
What sound be that?
This complicates things on so many levels.
She's like, hey, great.
Let's evade for now.
We can't exactly run from something if we don't know what it is.
Just run.
Just run, bro. Come on. Oi. Oi. Something enormous slams down. I like this beat. The ground splits and nearby buildings collapse. Snow White stares at the massive wall blocking her way. A towering wall, smooth and flat. The wall slowly lifts, revealing its end. It tapers gradually to a point.
A sword?
That's a big fat sword.
A sword? A sword, you say? This?
Didn't she say it was a building? Oh no, it's a wall. The gigantic sword swings again. This time it comes down aimed directly at Snow White. 7 dwarves unleashes fire. An explosion hits the descending blade, knocking it off course. Snow White quickly takes the higher ground. Beyond the dust cloud, the vague silhouette of a giant approaches slowly.
A sword strike? From that distance?
She's fighting an Elden Ring boss. Snow White stands ready with 7 dwarves, waiting for the dust to clear. As the dust thins, the giant silhouette appears. A wide-brimmed hat, a single sword, wings on her back. Snow White stares vacantly at the form, an unmistakable imitation of someone. And just like all Shruya, this doppelganger before her provokes a great sense of rage in her. This is sacrilege. A desecration of her comrades who risked their lives in battle. Snow White's eyes blaze as she clenches her teeth. Without any further hesitation, she unleashes her attack.
I'll kill you! I'll kill every single one of you!
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Look at this thing she's got for an arm. Got eyes all over her. Weird. I like this one too. It's got like a Death Stranding. It's got a Death Stranding kind of motif on it. With these hands. Like something's reaching up trying to grab her. Wow, okay. Ego Vista.
Splendid. Truly splendid.
This one's a battle nut.
Never have I fought so earnestly. Not since the day of my birth. No, admittedly, I am newly born into the world.
She seems to be designed after Isabel in appearance, like face-wise. But she has some scarlet in her too. But the face is supposed to be Isabel, kind of like how Altruia was Rapunzel's face.
Stop laughing.
Young Lady Scarlet's and Young Lady Isabel's weapons.
Ooh, she's not a lot happy about that.
I would fain give thee applause. Alas, I only have but one arm. Most vexing. I shall clap with mine mouth instead. Thou shalt have to make do.
You lunatic.
You crazy.
I must confess, transforming doth dull the pleasure of the slice of mine blade. 'Tis less like a cut and more a bludgeoning.
What did she say? Transforming dull the pleasure of the slice of my blade. Less like a cut, more like a bludgeoning. Wow.
Only in this body can I truly feel the joy of cutting something down. A poorly made thing, this body.
Ooh. Snow White fires a barrage of missiles.
Oh!
Eagle Vista's arm detaches. The sword it's holding lashes out like a whip. With precise cuts, it slices through the incoming missiles before they can even explode. The sword then swings towards Snow White's head. Snow White tilts her head slightly, evading the strike.
My apologies. 'Twas a reflex. My name was merely to deflect the explosives. Though thou art not blameless either, attacking in the midst of conversation. Doth such conduct not violate the way of the sword?
Man.
Spare us the
Jeez.
falsehoods. 'Tis plain to any soul that strike was aimed with intent.
Nay, nay. 'Twas a mere mishap, as I said.
She talks like Scarlet too. Eagle Vista vanishes, then lands between Nayata and Snow White.
Ambushes are not my specialty.
The sword swings wildly. Nayata and Snow White both block and evade, but are grazed and sliced.
Blast! Ugh.
Precisely refined close quarters combat. Neither Snow White nor Nayata have experience against a sword-wielding opponent. They couldn't have. Against Raptors, gunfights are the standard. Some Raptors do engage in close combat. Rose is gonna have to take one for the team. Some Raptors do engage in close combat, but their attacks are nothing more than straightforward physical aggression. The Eagle Vista plays mind games. She targets blind spots and vital points. Nayata knows self-defense, but not at a level to face a master like this. Against the master of the blade, neither can mount a single counterattack. Sword meets sword. Rose blocks Eagle Vista's strike.
Well, well. If it isn't Mirror's puppet, what exactly dost thou think thou art doing?
Who knows? Perhaps facing a sword wielder after so long stirred my spirit.
A hollow husk with no blood to boil. What rubbish dost thou speak?
Everybody knows Mirror, huh?
Rich words coming from something that imitates humans.
Oh, this would be fun to see animated. From a distance, Mirror watches. Uh-oh, her cover's about to be blown. Hey.
This is no good. Ugh. They really are completely helpless, even with half their forces remaining. Ugh. They really are completely helpless, even with half their forces remaining.
What's she thinking?
They're struggling this much against a single newborn heretic. Altruria's retreat was likely due to that strange wall.
What wall?
These new raptures will just keep getting better.
Strange wall? What is she talking about? Oh, she doesn't know what beat Altruia. That's because she doesn't think that humanity is strong enough to even stand a chance, so she's not looking into them. Strange wall? What was she be talking about? I have no idea. I have no idea if she's talking about like Anisa's like thing or not.
The Queen will secure the dark matter, and those half-baked things aren't going to pose an obstacle to her.
That's right, she doesn't know.
Eden is still devastated, and the Ark shows no sign of mobilizing. On top of that, Marion's gene is now in the Queen's hands. I've decided.
Uh-oh.
It's a shame to abandon everything I've invested, but the Queen is on a whole other level. Perhaps her descent was the problem from the start.
What are you doing?
There's no other choice. This is the right call. What a waste. Both Marion and the Ark. Such a shame. After all that effort I've put in, the Queen obtaining a new body was the deciding factor. Otherwise, she could have been stopped. Right. Time is infinite. I'll just have to look for the next opportunity.
With a quiet crackle of static, Mira vanishes. Well, what about Rose? Rose and Ego Vista's blades clash in a flurry of exchanges. They're evenly matched, but one side begins to falter. The difference in physical specs is overwhelming, but the difference in swordsmanship is overwhelming enough to cancel it out. Rose drives Ego Vista back.
Impossible! How?
You were going on about the way of the sword. You should know how meaningless ideals are when they're bereft of power.
Silence, thou empty husk!
Ego Vista swings her blade in desperation. Her movements are wide and sweeping, the kind that happens when emotion overtakes the body. Rose ducks and raises her blade. All she needs to do is lightly deflect and charge forward to pierce the core.
As expected, nothing beats Scar's swordsmanship.
Ego Vista's blade drives deep into Rose's upper body. Rose collapses.
A pity. The sword was too worn, too frail to endure mine strikes. That it should end thus, I find it nothing short of regrettable.
She thinks she won. Snow White levels her gun at the stunned Ego Vista. She glances toward Nayuta to call her back up, but sees her staring into the distance, her face frozen in horror.
We are undone. Just as I feared. We ought not have joined hands with an outsider.
Huh? Snow White follows Nayuta's gaze. What is that? Oh, from the lift? Dozens of glowing red orbs of light hurtle toward Nayuta.
Mantra!
A thunderous roar echoes in the distance, sending vibrations ripping through the air. The sound slowly draws closer.
Nayuta, what's happening?
Mount Mantra and make haste. Retreat, I say!
Nayuta!
When my replicas perish, their nymph returns unto me. The scores of replicas whose whereabouts were lost here have failed. They met their end whilst afflicted with corruption.
Oh, so all those corrupted nymphs are coming right to her?
Then those lights.
Corruption of nymph. That light yonder.
So they're gonna corrupt Nayuta?
Mine own nymph, now corrupted. It comes for me. There is no evading it.
Oh no.
Then you.
Go at once. No more words.
Oh no. Oh man. Nayuta, we still don't know what's going on with Pinocchio. Mantra crashes through the wall. Snow White hesitates. She locks eyes with Nayuta.
Fret not, I beseech thee. There is no shortage of what may replace me.
Understood.
Snow White mounts Mantra. The beast gallops off. Snow White's gaze turns to the fallen Rose. Ego Vista stares at the ground as if dejected. While Mantra gallops on, Snow White bends down and lifts the battered Rose. Oh! With Snow White and Rose aboard, Mantra leaves the area in an instant. Oh, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Headphones died again. I guess I gotta replay this, right? With Snow White and Rose aboard, Mantra leaves the area in an instant. Nayuta watches the ominous red lights converging on her.
Mirror?
Wow, so this is how she does it. She caught all of the Nyatas and then infected them with nymph, but kept them alive as a contingency.
Things shall not unfold according to thy will.
Nyata presses her palms together, light bursts from her body.
Though mine original self be forfeit here, there is no want of replicas to succeed me.
Eco Vista's blade smashes into Nyata's face, sending her tumbling across the ground. Nyata's vision swims as she is struck by the flat of the sword.
Ugh.
Self-destruction? How terribly boring.
Wow.
Mirror!
I've had my eye on you for quite some time. There's no better material for a puppet than you. I've always coveted you for that. I should mention about your clones. I've already taken care of them, in case things came to this. Injecting corruption directly into your body would be pointless. You would only cure yourself. But even you cannot withstand this much corruption being planted in your nymph.
Traitorous scum!
Don't look at me like that. I believed in you and cooperated with you in good faith.
See, Mira's making decisions, but she don't have all the information. She doesn't know about all the other things that we've seen. So she's not gonna know why the queen. Here's the thing. The thing is that Mira's now going against Nyata, and then the queen's gonna show up and Mira's gonna be like, why is she so pissed off?
But I'm simply too disappointed. Please know that my feelings were genuine before.
Vile wretch! I swear I shall!
Sorry, but you should know, I'll do whatever it takes to win too.
Can't be mad with that. The red lights enter Nyata's body. She struggles, but goes still after a moment. A short time passes. The red-eyed monk rises to her feet.
How do you feel? This is exactly why corrupted puppets are so boring. Oh well, I'll just have to make do with your performance. Now then, could you call all your clones here? There's something I've been wanting to try for some time.
The red-eyed monk sits cross-legged and closes her eyes. Ugh. Light rises upward. So now she's got eyes everywhere. Watching that light, Mira smiles. Hey. Huh. Now she now has eyes all over the world. Wow, I did not expect to see that. That she would corrupt Nyata of all things. Didn't catch that. Oh yeah, key and path. I never collected those items because I was expecting to maybe catch up and do videos for them. But by the time my computer started working again, my computer was out of commission at the time that these chapters came out. And then by the time it came back, by the time I was able to use it again, too much time had passed, so I just scrapped it. Let's pick up these two items here. So Nyata's gone, but one second. Ego Vista.
I just love those clouds.
Hidden reward, breaking news. Everyone's lying. I've heard the United Forces of Humanity are looking for me. Why? Well, why? Because I exposed their dirtiest secrets. It all started with the lift. Backed by massive funding from Missilus Industry, it was presented as humanity's gateway to space. But was it ever really about space? Its true purpose may already be buried beneath VTC's control, Missilus's money, and the United Forces of Humanity's cover-up, which means nothing can be trusted. Not religion, not corporations, not the government. Everyone. Question everything. What if everyone is lying? What if humanity's enemy is something we created and now it's slaughtering us? Even if I disappear, don't stop questioning. It's time to wake up. Okay. Next we gotta go to the lobby and see what happens. A few days later in Eden. Oy, oy, oy. Johan's mind is unsettled. Since the battle with the Queen, there's not been a single day his heart has been at peace. That painful defeat weighs heavily on him. What happened afterward only made things more complicated. The corruption of Nayuta's true body. Oy.
This is devastating.
This is bad.
It'll be fine. Knowing her, she'll come out of this like it's nothing. Then, right on cue, she'll waltz in looking smug as ever.
But you said she was corrupted.
Even that won't be a problem. I believe in Nayuta.
I can't tell if that's trust or just blind optimism.
She may not have always told us everything, but she's always been thinking several steps ahead. And we've benefited from that numerous times. So, things will be alright. I trust her.
So now Snow White's in control of Mantra, I guess. And she's delivered Liberalia, and she's delivered Rose. But we lost Nayuta. And 6-0 is dead. Well, I'll keep going afterwards.
Fine.
He's like, alright, fine, whatever.
Then I'll trust the monk too. Come to think of it, there's no way someone as conniving as her would be struck down like a dog. She must have something up her sleeve.
My guess is Pinocchio. It would have, if there was anything, it'd probably be through Pinocchio. Because she made like the same kind of restraint. It's like the similar kind of restraint that the structure that she wears on her back is similar to the restraint that she fashioned for Pinocchio. The Rapture strategist called Mirror. The newborn Raptures the Queen is said to be caught creating. New heretics like Artrua and Ego Vista. There may even be more. There probably are. Liberalia, who arrived in Eden with only her head remaining. Rose, severely damaged, now unresponsive with only her brainwaves still active. So her brain is still active. An unidentified weapon dubbed Red Shoes. So many new and unfamiliar things keep converging in Eden. Johan is conservative by nature. He is not accustomed to accepting things he doesn't have a full grasp on. His years spent on the surface have only pushed that tendency to an even greater extreme. Like, are they going to be able to reverse engineer Red Shoes and come up with the rest of a body? Squelch, is that the four beasts or what? Johannes steps on something. He frowns and slowly lifts his foot. A sticky black liquid stretches between his foot, his boot, and the floor. Where'd that come from? Johan's head hurts. He's afraid to open the door before him, but he can no longer ignore the noise coming from outside. Oh, is that the four beast? After taking a short breath, Johan opens the door.
Hey, I told you not to eat every single thing you find.
Excuse me.
Shit.
Who? Was it Ziz?
Huh? No, it wasn't me.
Oh my god.
Then who was it?
Oh, sorry. I gave it to her. Was I not supposed to?
She refuses to eat her meals because she keeps snacking all the time.
Yeah.
Come on. Kids should be able to eat what they want.
No.
You can't go through life just doing whatever you want.
Right?
Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Wow, you're being all philosophical all of a sudden.
This is certainly heavy.
See? It's too heavy for you to lift, isn't it?
He's like, I needed a moment alone before I go back in. It's too heavy for you to lift, isn't it?
I said it was heavy. I didn't say I couldn't lift it.
Uh-huh.
Wow. A pseudo-human like you could lift my pincers?
It's no big deal. It's your turn.
Oh my god.
You want me to lift your weapon? I could do that with one hand. What the? How do you carry all of this around?
With my strength, of course.
The sub-arm distributes the weight. There's no way you could lift it with strength alone.
You little liar.
Even if the weight is distributed, I'm still lifting it with my own strength.
A valid point. The total weight doesn't change simply because it's distributed. Allow me, the ever-astute Bahamut, to enlighten you. It's called the law of the totality of mass.
There's no such law.
I was mistaken. Was it the law of weight conservation?
That's not a thing either.
And what would you know about that to act so smug? Don't underestimate the brilliance of my intelligence.
Cecil's having fun with this.
Pardon me, but what are you reading?
Upside down.
A blank notebook. It used to be a book, but it became blank. I, in my infinite wisdom, absorbed all
music.
the knowledge in it, rendering it blank.
I've never heard of such a thing in my life.
Wow, check out her forehead, Cecil. It's so smooth.
Oh my god, it's shaped like an egg.
Hey! Don't touch my forehead.
Goodness, you could practically use it as a mirror.
Oh my gosh, really?
Shiny.
Oh no.
It's blinding. Ow! My eyes! I mean, the sun is so blinding.
I was like, what the hell? The moment he opens the door, the troubling thoughts that had been swirling in Johan's mind vanish. His brain mobilizes every resource at his disposal in order to find a way to bring order to this chaotic situation. He combs through his memory and speaks the words he once used to resolve situations like these.
Be quiet.
But things do not quieten down. But things do not quiet down. Why can't I say these words? Things do not quieten down at all. Johan's head pounds. He needs to resolve the situation one way or another. He quickly assesses what's happening. He approaches the source of the commotion, the person whom everyone is shouting at.
What is it?
Are you the leader?
You could say that, for the time being.
We need to sort some things out. You call yourselves the Four Beast, correct?
Yes.
You're heretics.
Yes.
Who created the Queen.
Indeed.
And you're her associates.
Yes.
You saddle up to just about anyone, don't you? I've been briefed about you ahead of time. You're...
Johan is startled by the sudden strange sensation against his leg. He's like, what is this thing? He looks down. A girl is clinging to his leg.
Hug me.
Oh my gosh. She's like, hey. Why does this thing look like Rappy?
My. Just a kid and already taken with a handsome face.
Johan ignores the girl and continues.
As I was saying, you're...
You might want to hug her.
Hug me.
End goal is... I have a hard time believing you helped us out of...
Hug me.
goodwill. So I need you to be clear about your intentions. You're aware of who we're going up against.
Hug me.
Johan bends down and lifts the girl up. He holds her out at arm's length and looks at her.
Hug me.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I'm supposed to hug you.
Just wrap your arms snug around her.
Johan brings the girl into his embrace with stiff, awkward movements. She falls asleep almost instantly.
She's asleep.
If she falls asleep, she probably likes you.
You're right. She'll sleep in just about anyone's arms.
Do I have to keep holding her like this?
Yep.
Yes. If you put her down, there will be hell to pay.
Oh gosh.
What do you mean by that?
She'll cry and scream and all that.
How long do I have to stay like this?
Until she wakes up.
Probably until she wakes up.
Johan looks down at the sleeping girl in his arms. The thoughts that had been tormenting him moments ago are completely gone. Focusing all his attention on holding the girl, Johan stood frozen in place. This is the first time Cecil has seen this side of Johan. She bursts out laughing in the end. This guy.
All right. I have a clear picture of what's going on. We'll cooperate.
Do I need to remind you of who we're up against?
There's no need. We've met her. So, that was the Queen? No wonder. What would happen if we leave her alone?
I have no idea at all. According to Snow White, she's establishing a new faction, which means they intend to create a world of their own. Any notion of coexistence is just a pipe dream.
Whoops. 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 Gotta get the whole sound out. Leviathan stares at the girl asleep in Johan's arms.
That's reason enough. We're in.
Good.
So we just wait until the young man contacts us?
For now, yes.
Understood. We'll wait then. Isn't she heavy?
No, I've gotten the hang of it.
I see.
The girl suddenly opens her eyes wide. She slips out of Johan's arms and runs off. Uh-oh, she can sense Mommy and Daddy. Or she senses Marion.
Hey! Where are you going? Honestly, I can't take my eyes off her for even a second.
Python chases after the girl. Johan rises and follows. Without the slightest hesitation, the girl runs through Eden. Something about something about the path she's taking strikes Johan as strange. She's heading to Marion. The place she's heading to is clearly... The girl quietly stares at Marion lying there as if asleep. So she's gonna give her like a little dark matter core. She waves her hand in front of her face, but Marion does not wake. She reaches out and places her hand on Marion's chest. No heartbeat can be felt. The girl takes a step back and places her hand on her own chest. She feels 2 heartbeats. The girl continues to stare at Marion. What's she planning? She's thinking about something. She's like, there's nothing here, but there's something in me. Is she gonna give one of her 2 heartbeats? She's got 2 hearts, so she has the dual core, right? So it's the Rappy core and the Red Hood core. But does that mean that like one of them is gonna manifest in Marion or what? Go to the downtown area in the Ark. Let me start another video. I had a feeling this would happen if only one got to Marion.
Fire!
Alright, we gotta figure out what happened with Dorothy. This guy. This guy. Dorothy's like, what is this? Mass-produced Nikke's open fire on Dorothy. Dorothy effortlessly evades the fusillade, lost in thought.
I suppose this must be because of the Queen.
The Ark's leadership must already know that the Queen has come to the surface. Information that is highly confidential. They're attacking me on grounds that I disclosed that information and stirred up unrest among the public. But this is not what I had in mind. One would expect leadership would summon me for a meeting or even an interrogation for leaking classified intel. I intend to make my case for the necessity of the Third Surface Reclamation War, but of course leadership couldn't possibly be swayed. But for the Nikkes, she's going through all this in her head, huh? But for the Nikkes who are completely kept in the dark and the civilians who are equally uninformed, the mounting chaos within the Ark would have been more than enough to shake them to the core. I need to be the one who puts those fears to rest. It's impossible to explain everything to them as it were, so some degree of deception is necessary. That way it will be easier to incite them. Disclose information. One would expect leadership was summoned. Intend to make my case for a third survivor. The Nikkes who are in a dark chaos will shake them to the core. I need to warn them. Impossible to explain everything as it were, so some degree of deception necessary. Okay. That way it will be easier to incite them. After all, what people want are visible facts and solutions. What lies beneath never interests them. The performance I've put on in the Ark until now should be sufficient to draw in both Nikkes and the people alike. And this is her just thinking, but I did not anticipate. I didn't think they would attack without warning, and in the middle of the city, no less.
What's going on?
She's like, is this the central government or is this you? Dorothy avoids every bullet as they rain down on her. Citizens flee in terror or collapse to the ground. They're shooting people? She moves carefully so no one gets hurt. Any casualties would prove fatal to her plan. Even the slightest association of what is going on would be just as fatal.
You little rat! Where are my damned reinforcements?
The moment Doban's shout fades, a swarm of mass-produced Nikkes appear. They open fire on Dorothy.
This could go on forever.
Dorothy dashes forward. Weaving the hail of bullets, she charges toward the mass-produced Nikkes spread into formation. She does not draw her gun. Instead, using hand-to-hand combat, she takes them down one by one. With no knowledge of close-quarters combat, the mass-produced Nikkes begin to fall. Dorothy keeps dropping them without pause. That's right, just on them.
Damn pilgrim!
Deputy Chief Dobin.
Oh, so you know who I am.
Information on the Ark's Commander-in-Chief and Deputy Chiefs is kept well hidden. With the exception of yours. So it left an impression.
Nobody gives a shit.
Given the low security clearance, I assume you aren't anyone of significance.
Oh.
Am I right? I don't believe we've formally been introduced. Have we met before?
Like hell we have.
Then, do you hold some personal grudge against me?
It's nothing personal. I'm acting on behalf of the Ark.
What did you say?
I've known about your little scheme all along. I won't let you have your revenge on the Ark.
Revenge on the Ark? What on earth are you?
You're part of the Goddess Squad. And you're the acting leader, Dorothy.
Huh?
That's right. You must want revenge, don't you? The Ark should have been yours. And yet there's no place for any of you in it.
How did he find that out?
But I won't allow it.
Did Irie spread that?
But as long as I, Deputy Chief Doban, am here, you won't have your revenge on the Ark.
You. How do you know any of this?
Seeing Dorothy's reaction, Doban becomes certain. This is it. This is real. With this, he can make a name for himself. That's not the smartest decision. Doban was born in the Outer Rim. He was raised by a father who dealt with the stress of a difficult life by beating him mercilessly. To this day, he's unsure if that man was truly his father. Perhaps that was simply what he wanted to believe. One day, while living hand-to-mouth as a collector, a central government soldier showed up at FVLT's. Everyone groveled before the soldier and obtained food and money in return. Doban polished the soldier's shoes out of curiosity, and the soldier gave him money. It was a large sum that would take 3 months off work to earn, but he turned down the money. Instead, he smiled and claimed he was only doing this because he enjoyed it. The soldier took an interest in this young boy from the Outer Rim, one who expected no compensation. The soldier stayed in FVLT's for a month, putting Doban to work as his errand boy. Doban served the soldier wholeheartedly, and on the last day, the soldier said to him, "Come to the Ark and serve me there." And so, Doban received an identification chip from the soldier and headed for the Ark. 1 month was all it took. The identification chip that everyone in the Outer Rim could only dream of had come to him simply because he served an unnamed soldier for a month. It didn't take long for him to realize that everything he so desperately desired in the Outer Rim is easily obtained in the Ark. Doban lived as a citizen of the Ark before becoming a soldier. One day, an opportunity arose for him to tour the Outer Rim, which he accepted without hesitation. He did so because he found himself missing his hometown. The moment he crossed the partition, however, Doban was horrified. Had this place always been this filthy and dark? Someone approached him and polished his shoes. It was the man he used to call father. The man repeatedly bowed and polished Doban's shoes, but had no idea who Doban was. Doban ground the man underfoot, then fled the Outer Rim. He was ashamed that he comes from such a putrid cesspool. He despised himself for ever considering that place home, and for missing it even briefly. From that day on, Doban became vitriolic in his disdain for the Outer Rim. He believed that if the Outer Rim disappeared, his shameful and disgusting past would disappear along with it. He proposed a policy targeting the Outer Rim to the central government. The policy called for isolating the Outer Rim and designating it as a dumping ground. The central government approved of the proposal and gave Doban full oversight. From the central government's perspective, the Outer Rim had always been a headache, but abandoned or not, it was still a place where people lived. But the policy Doban presented treated the Outer Rim as a place bereft of inhabitants. So he's the reason why people in the Outer Rim aren't treated as human. If things went wrong, all blame could be pinned on Doban. From the central government's perspective, there was no reason to refuse. The Outer Rim began to turn into hell. Doban soon gained recognition for his role in resolving such a troublesome matter and rose to a high-ranking position. From then on, Doban directed all troublesome and unsavory matters into the Outer Rim. The place descended further into hell. Meanwhile, the quality of life in the Ark continued to rise. As a result of this repeated cycle, Doban rose to the position of Deputy Chief. He felt on top of the world. That someone like him from the Outer Rim could rise all the way to Deputy Chief. It felt like a dream. But that was where it ended. With the Ark stabilized, there was nothing left to dump in the Outer Rim. Whenever problems arose in the Ark, he engineered it to appear as the Outer Rim's handiwork, only to be repeatedly foiled by the Underworld Queen and Exotic. He hears whispers behind his back. He's accused of selling out his own hometown for a promotion, and now that he's without a scapegoat, he's powerless. Doban began to grow anxious. He had a dream to make the Ark his own personal fiefdom. Okay. The thought of an Outer Rim's native standing atop the Ark filled him with unbridled joy. But he had no way of getting there. Save for his capacity for inhumane methods, Doban had no real talent. His standing naturally began to erode, and nobody acknowledged his worth. He was excluded from important meetings, and he was not even assigned a Nikke to his name. Ooh. He concluded that both his position as Deputy Chief and his place as a soldier and citizen of the Ark were at risk if things continued. He needed to prove himself, but he was incompetent. That was when the pilgrim Dorothy arrived in the Ark. He found it suspicious. The timing was too conspicuous. Doban became certain Dorothy had ulterior motives and began investigating her. When Dorothy left the Ark on an exploration mission on the Utopia, he went so far as to plant a bug on her to find out her motives. However, he learned nothing of significance, and there was no information about Dorothy anywhere in the Ark either. A Nikke without records shouldn't exist. After exhaustive inquiries, Doban uncovered the existence of the Forbidden Library. His position as Deputy Chief made that a possibility. Doban set out to comb through the Forbidden Library. However, the library's doors remained closed to him. Breaking in without authorization would be a death sentence, even for a Deputy Chief. Since there was no way to access, Since there was no way, it was a text error. Since there was no way to gain access, since there was no way access to the Forbidden Library would be granted to him, Doban was left stomping his feet in frustration. After days of lurking around the Forbidden Library, he spotted a Nikke scoping out the same area. Doban sensed that an opportunity would present itself in some form, and sure enough, something miraculous happened. There was a blackout in the Ark. Shortly after, the Nikke who had been loitering came sprinting out with a book in hand. Doban shot the Nikke in the head and stole the book from her and fled. After reading everything written in that book, Doban let out a shout of triumph. All records from the Forbidden Library carry inherent credibility, so the contents of the book could be trusted. He became certain of Dorothy's intention. He was convinced if he killed Dorothy before she brought ruin to the Ark, his standing would solidify for good, eliminating the instigator intent on destroying the Ark right before any damage occurred. Just imagining himself as the hero who averted the crisis and saved the Ark filled him with joy. Doban, guardian of the Ark. While he yet stood, peace would reign in the Ark forever.
Answer me. How do you know any of this?
Everybody in the Ark knows it.
Is she gonna think that he's tied with Oswald?
Why would you think I wouldn't know?
Oh no, he's lying.
And I know your motives too. Goddess Squad, the goddess of victory, humanity's hope. To think that you, one of those legendary Nikkes, could have fallen this far. Pathetic. We will never hand the Ark over.
I see. So you knew everything. So, what exactly do you plan to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? I eliminate the outsider who is trying to throw the Ark into chaos.
Is Anderson gonna step in on this or what?
Just one question. Why did you abandon us?
What are you talking about? You're the ones who abandoned the Ark.
Oh, she's gonna find out immediately that you're lying.
What did you say?
The Goddess Squad demanded far too much. You wanted half of the Ark and the seat of supreme authority.
She's like, what?
Free control over military forces and unlimited access to resources. You didn't care what happened to the citizens. All you did was constantly demand things to serve your own interests. You even threatened us with force. Fortunately, the Ark was strong enough to withstand your assault.
Did Arcana direct her to a fake book? Like, I would imagine that any event that somebody broke into the Forbidden Library, if there was a way to get them to take the books that had false information, they would do that. Like, they would set up fake books to go along with the real books so that they could get people to take the fake books.
And when defeated, All of you fled the Ark with your tails tucked between your legs.
It's like, what the hell is he talking about?
Despite all that, to honor your contributions, the Ark elevated you to myth, enshrined you in monuments, and passed down your legend through the generations. Instead of gratitude toward the Ark, this is how you repay us?
Have you ever seen us in person?
No. I was born in the Ark.
So you don't know what you're talking about.
I see. So that's how they recorded it.
Doban knows the whole truth. He knows the author of the Forbidden Library foresaw what fate awaited the Goddess Squad upon entering the Ark. He knows they took on the role of villain to prevent the goddesses from being forgotten. And he knows why the goddesses end up the way they did. But he doesn't say anything. What matters now is for him, the Ark's deputy chief, to take down the outsider blinded by revenge and earn his merit. So he's lying. So he must provoke Dorothy into giving him what he wants.
All units! This pilgrim has spread misinformation and incited unrest in the Ark. I want her captured alive. We must keep the Ark safe. We cannot allow an outsider to ruin everything we've built.
You really do have a way with words.
It's a battle of falsehood against falsehood. If the official narrative regarding the Goddess Squad is as Doban says, then Birmingham's passive treatment of her makes sense, but it doesn't matter. The people whom Dorothy must appeal to are not those in power, but the citizens, but the Nikkes and or the ordinary citizens. Dorothy holds irrefutable proof that the Queen has descended. Whatever Doban says about Dorothy's true intentions will crumble before the undeniable physical disaster looming ahead. Both lies will come to light one day, but Dorothy is confident in her victory. If the truth is great enough, even the small lies mixed into it have a way of becoming the truth. To ensure that she'll come out on top when that decisive moment arrives, Dorothy decides she must first control public sentiment. Dorothy once again cuts through the mass-produced Nikkes. Escaping will be easy, as would subduing them. But I need to come off as the victim, since the public tends to side with the weak. I'll give them just enough of a fight and take some hits, but under no circumstances can I use my gun, and there must be absolutely no casualties. I must appear as someone targeted by the central government for telling the truth. Doban's actions here will give the Nikkes and citizens the confirmation they need. Confirmation that the central government has been deceiving the Ark.
Why don't you take a nap?
Dorothy drives her knee into the abdomen of a mass-produced Nikke. The Nikke bends at the waist and groans. At that moment... Huh? The mass-produced Nikke explodes, sending for... Whoa, he put bombs in him?
Huh?
The Nikke beside her charges with a shriek and lunges at Dorothy, trying to grab her. Dorothy reflexively dodges and breaks the Nikke's stance. The good thing is that Enoch is probably watching all of this unfold. What it says she reflexively dodges and breaks the Nikke's stance? She put bombs in the mass-produced Nikkes? Jeez. The Nikke staggers, then detonates. What is with him? Let's start another one. Dorothy brushes a fragment of something from her face and realizes with certainty. This guy is blowing up his own Nikkes.
What a dirty trick.
What the hell? This pilgrim killed those Nikkes.
This guy.
All units, switch from suppression rounds to live ammunition. This pilgrim has no intention of cooperating.
All the mass-produced Nikke simultaneously replace their magazines and fire at Dorothy. But the bullets are the same as they were before. Everything was just for show. While dodging the bullets, Dorothy glares at Doban.
You conniving pilgrim! You're bent on throwing the Ark into chaos, aren't you? But as long as I, Deputy Chief Doban, still stand, you won't succeed.
His stentorian shouts are clearly meant to be heard by everyone. Dorothy feels a rage boiling from within.
Do you have a death wish?
You'd even lay hands on a human? No matter how intensely you despise the Ark. Isn't this going too far?
Looking at the loathsome man before her spouting dribble, she considers perhaps breaking one of his legs wouldn't be so bad. She could stage it as an accident, make it look like he fell on his own. Huh? A mechanical sound echoes from above. Dorothy looks up. Rappy and I... Oh, okay. Rappy and I land together aboard 7 Dwarf 0. We assess the situation. Fragments of fallen Nikkes lie scattered across the ground. Dorothy.
It wasn't me.
I know, I'm asking what happened. Dorothy looks at Dobon.
Were you the one who talked?
Huh? About what?
About me. To that human.
What are you talking about? Of course not. Why'd I go around talking about that so carelessly?
Ah, the counters. The Ark's beacon of hope. You've arrived just in time.
She's like, did you do that? He's like, what?
Pilgrim, it's over. Give up now.
Have you come to stop me? Yes.
Huh?
I see. In the end, you're all the same. It seems like your patience is wearing thin. Considering how much Dobon is provoking you, perhaps you were considering breaking his leg and staging it as an accident?
I don't know how things got to this point, but I think we should talk things over first.
That is what I intended, but the other side does not seem so amenable to the idea.
What? Hey, you! Aren't you here to back us up?
No, we came to take Dorothy with us.
You fool! Take a good look at this carnage. That pilgrim has already killed 2 of my precious Nikkes. Invaluable assets to the Ark.
That's impossible. Dorothy doesn't use explosives. It looks to me that those Nikkes exploded from the inside out. As if someone planted bombs in them beforehand.
You idiot! A little success and suddenly you can't see what's right in front of you. This pilgrim is set on overturning the Ark. And you're defending her?
Yes. Ooh. Ooh, definitive. Definitive with it. Yes. I am siding with Dorothy. Oh, she's like, what?
You traitor! You have no idea what she's really capable of.
I would say I know her better than you do, Deputy Chief.
Filthy traitors! A lot of you! I'll see you all court-martialed and hanged! You say I don't know her true colors? It's you who doesn't! I'll show you what kind of creature that pilgrim really is! Come out!
At Dobon's gesture, the formation parts. Numerous mass-produced Nikkes step forward. Ah, Jesus. They are all Product 23 model Nikkes. All of them remove their visors to reveal familiar necklaces around their necks.
No way.
Memories from aboard the Utopia come rushing back to me. The image that held Dorothy captivated, a name surfaces. Tina? No, something is different. The mass-produced Nikkes who have stepped forward each wear anxious expressions. They glance around nervously, their gaze is wavering. They're all individual Nikkes. They cautiously turn their eyes toward Dorothy. Up until now, I've never seen Dorothy wear that expression. Seeing Dorothy's face, Dobon celebrates inwardly. The name he heard spoken through the wiretap while Dorothy was aboard the Utopia. Tina. The same one confirmed in the book from the Forbidden Library. Pina. Whoever this Pina is, she's clearly someone important to Dorothy. So he dug through old records to learn everything he could about Pina. Fortunately, the book from the Forbidden Library even detailed her final demise. From there, he mobilized as many Product 23 models as possible. He prepared and equipped them with the same necklace seen in the photo. Now he'll send them hurtling toward Dorothy, then kill them all. If Dorothy becomes angry, good. If she loses reason, even better. If she comes charging at him to kill him, it'll be perfect. In that moment, she'll become the Ark's public enemy #1. The Nikkes at his side are equipped with energy shields rated against optical weapons. Dorothy uses optical weapons, favoring precision low output shots over high output ones. The shields should hold against her shots well enough. And in the process, Dorothy's weakness will become fully exposed. After that, everything will fall into place. He'll take down Dorothy, the pilgrim with unclear motives who poses a clear threat. It will be easy to frame her for attempting to overthrow the Ark, especially because she's a well-known pilgrim. Then Dobon will be recognized for his efforts for saving the Ark from danger. He recalls Dorothy's reaction earlier. Drunk on the feeling of victory, Dobon smiles for the first time in a while. I don't fully understand the relationship between Pina and Dorothy. Even so, one thing is certain. Pina is more precious to Dorothy than anyone else. And the image of that very person is standing before her now. This is an act of desecration. A vile one at that. It is trampling with muddy feet into the sacred space of a stranger's cherished memories.
Go.
Mass-produced Nikke resembling Pina hesitates, then runs forward. She spreads her arms toward Dorothy and forces a smile. Man, this is vile. Dorothy stands frozen, staring blankly at the sight before her. The Nikke approaches.
Dorothy.
Oh, and she explodes. What is he doing? What's she gonna do? Rappy.
Roger. Putting a bullet in that bastard's head now.
No! Subdue Dorothy! Dorothy draws her gun. She aims it directly at Dobon. Rappy rushes in and grabs Dorothy's gun.
Let go. Wait!
Fall back!
Roger. Let go, I said.
7 towards 0 activates and Rappy withdraws from the area with Dorothy in tow. He's like, you gotta drag her out, break her arm if you have to. I glare at Dobon.
You fool! What do you think you're doing? Traitorous scum! How dare you protect the Ark's enemy?
You don't expect your death to be clean.
What?
I run in the direction Rappy and Dorothy flew off toward. Anise Neon, change of location.
What? But we're almost there! Then where do we go?
Head toward the hospital. I'll send you the exact location later.
Okay. See you later, Master!
I cut the transmission and break into a full sprint. Oh. Man. Oh, God. Good save. Good save. Good save. Alright, I gotta start another video. 1 second. I sprint in the direction Rappy and Dorothy are headed. The only problem is I don't know the exact location either. Ugh. There. Crash. Rappy tumbles across the ground. From a distance, I catch sight of Dorothy pulling away.
Commander!
Rappy, are you okay?
Take cover!
Oh gosh. Dorothy fires wildly. I quickly hurl myself to the side. The optical rounds scrape across the ground. She fired her gun?
She's lost her mind.
Dorothy approaches rapidly in low flight. Rappy unleashes a volley at her, but she rolls clear of every shot. In the same motion, Dorothy fires back with optical rounds. Wait, if I get shot, I'll die.
The same goes for me.
Rappy and I roll out of the way as heat grazes our bodies. Dorothy walks slowly towards us.
Do you intend to keep going? I prefer not to. But if I stop, you'll go back and kill Dobon.
That's right. There's no reason to let him live.
Stop this. You said you would take over the Ark. If you do this, all of your plans will fall apart. Everything you have prepared till now will become meaningless.
Everything I've prepared, it has already been ruined. Nothing is left.
Dorothy, why are you doing this?
I have nothing left now. The place we thought was paradise refused to let us in. And the new paradise we built cast us out. That's right. I have given up all hope, because there's nothing else I can do. After inciting the humans and Nikkes of the Ark to leave with me,
I wanted to create another paradise. That trivial thing. That was the only form of revenge I had left. That was the only thing left I could take from the Ark. I've tried to endure all this time because it was all I had left. But what I can't endure is that.
Dorothy? Come on! Come on! Come with us. Let's defeat the Queen together.
You're asking me to join forces with the Ark? You heard what happened from Snow White herself. What was done to me, to us. I'll never forgive the Ark for that.
I'll convince them. I'll make sure you're compensated for everything you suffered. Compensated?
You know that would never happen.
Dorothy levels her gun at me.
You idiot!
Anise is here!
Oh my god.
Neo Neon has arrived!
Anise and Neon jump down from a building and land loudly behind Dorothy. Dorothy hurriedly turns and pulls the trigger. Anise's hand blocks the optical round aimed at Neon's head.
Whoa!
Oh.
Did you just...
I just...
Oh, she thought it was somebody else. Dorothy steps back.
Are you trying to kill her?
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
Dorothy! Hey! Are you okay? Are you okay?
She's not okay. Is Anderson gonna step in on this? Numerous footsteps send tremors through the ground. Countless Nikkes are advancing toward us. At the forefront are Product 23 models.
Well done, Counters. Hold her right there.
Come on, man. They're breaking her. Stop! Don't take another step and don't even think about giving any orders.
You son of a...
Counters. We protect Dorothy.
Roger. Got it. Firepower! Firepower!
We face off against Dovan's forces. This is it. Is this the moment where he turns against the Ark? We face off against Dovan's forces with Dorothy standing behind us.
Go!
The mass-produced Nikke is leading the formation exchange nervous glances.
Go, damn you! I said go! Go and fight!
The leading Product 23 models charge forward. With frightened expressions, they rush toward us. Fury fills Dorothy's eyes. Rappy quickly grabs both of Dorothy's hands. Anise and Neon follow suit, grabbing Dorothy's shoulders.
Why is she so strong? Don't worry, there's 3 of us.
Let me go. I'm going to dispose of that trash.
I know he's a piece of garbage, but you have to hold back.
Hold back? You want me to hold back? Imagine if those Nikkes looked like Red Hood. Could you really hold back? That piece of filth! How dare he use Pina! My most precious wings! He's desecrating her memory! He doesn't know the first thing about what happened, but he dares trample on my memories to provoke me? My most precious memories!
Man, I'm crying looking at this, man.
You already know he's trying to get a rise out of you, so don't fall for it.
I don't care! I'll play right along. Very well. I'll take the bait!
No.
Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm serious!
Dorothy. Rappy releases Dorothy's hands. She looks straight at Dorothy and says,
Okay. Then let's kill him together.
What?
If that's what you want, then let's kill him together, Dorothy. I'm your friend, so I'm in this with you.
What are you saying?
The ground shakes from the thunderous footsteps. In an instant, countless Nikke surround us. Deputy Chief Burning and Marisol reinforcements in tow. Is he gonna make an appearance?
Everyone, stop! Dorothy, drop your weapon.
He had a shriek.
Burning gum!
I said drop your weapon, Dorothy. Now, drop it.
Why should I?
Perfect. Exactly what I hoped for. A large audience.
Dobon fiddles with something. I get a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. As if responding to that foreboding, the Nikkes resembling Peanut react all at once. They tremble as if in agonizing pain. Moments later, all the mass-produced Nikkes have red eye. What? Oh, he...
Dorothy. Dorothy.
Nikke who resembles Peanut.
Dorothy. 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 Dorothy.
Man. They begin calling her name in metallic, distorted voices. Are they corrupted? No, he's just messing with them.
Go on then, Pilgrim. Shoot. Isn't shooting corrupted Nikkes your specialty?
This guy, he's gonna lose his position after this. Anderson's got it. Come on, Anderson. How much you gonna take, Brody? That's the thing. If he does it, the secret's out. He can't. I don't know if he can even reveal his position. If once he reveals who he is, what's gonna happen? Dorothy shakes off everyone and raises her gun. Oh, Dorothy, please. Is Anderson gonna get in the way? What's gonna happen? No, Dorothy!
Yes! Shoot! Shoot and reveal your true nature.
This is asking too much. Several mass-produced Nikkes shield Dobon. Dobon laughs.
It worked. She took the bait.
Dorothy's gun trembles. She glares at Dobon, her face filled with rage. Then who fired it? That's not her gun, is it? Is it? A hole opens in Dobon's head. Failed to update information. What are you talking about? What do you mean failed to obtain information, huh? Go to the downtown area and okay. Another video. Who fired the shot? Dobon collapses to the ground. Red spills from his head and stains the ground. His body lies motionless. He dies instantly.
Damn it.
I mean, that was... Chaos erupts. Nikkes and citizens scream. Nikkes and citizens alike scream. One of the Ark's highest authorities, the deputy chief, is dead.
Dorothy, what have you done?
It wasn't me.
I don't think it was her. Smoke rises from... Oh, burning him. All right. All right. I was hoping for Anderson, but all right. Smoke rises from Deputy Chief Burningham's gun. Deputy Chief.
Enoch. The verdict.
I will deliver my judgment.
And she's like, all right.
The mobilization of private forces within the Ark without majority consent of Ark leadership. The use of live ammunition within the Ark without majority consent of Ark leadership. The use of explosives within the Ark without majority consent of Ark leadership. The meaningless sacrifice of Nikkes in the process. Furthermore, the misuse of classified research data pertaining to corruption without majority consent of Ark leadership.
The misuse of classified research data pertaining to corruption without majority consent of Ark leadership.
All of the above actions resulted in considerable disorder within the Ark.
She's pulling out a bunch of shit. She's like, he's not going down for this. Nope.
I hereby deliver judgment on Deputy Chief Burningham, who carried out summary execution on Deputy Chief Dobin, the party responsible for the aforementioned offenses.
Yeah, you're good.
On the basis that Deputy Chief Dobin's actions could have further destabilized the Ark's already turbulent situation. On the basis of the potential threat posed to the Ark by unnecessarily provoking the Pilgrim, Dorothy, an unidentified entity. Furthermore, on the basis that Deputy Chief Dobin held no meaningful influence over the Ark's current operations.
Oh, he's a fucking nobody. She said on the basis potential threat posed to the Ark by unnecessarily provoking Dorothy, who we don't know. Furthermore, on the basis that he's a fucking nobody. Oh my gosh. Held no meaningful influence over the Ark's current operations.
I hereby rule Deputy Chief Burningham's summary execution of Dobin a justified act.
He ain't going down for this. He said Dobin was a nobody.
Please note that this ruling factored in the special circumstances of the situation being treated as wartime.
Woo, got out of that.
Good. That's a relief.
Oh shit. Oh man. Burning, who's drenched in sweat, looks at Dorothy. Somebody had to put a bullet in this freaking guy. He's gonna kill us all. Dorothy stares back with a shocked expression.
A real relief.
Burning surveys the Nikke's filling the streets and the citizens watching everything unfold from a distance. Then he whispers to me,
"Help me put the Nikkes and the citizens at ease."
What? Why don't you do it yourself?
I'm not good with crowded places.
Very well. A private call comes through from Enoch.
I will dispatch personnel to retrieve the body of the former Deputy Chief Dobin. Additionally, I will request that Elysion treat the Nikkes afflicted with corruption.
Oh, they were actually inflicted with corruption. He actually read the files on how to corrupt the Nikke. What was that about the misuse of classified research data pertaining to corruption without majority consent of Ark leadership? How was he able to corrupt so many Nikkes in such a, classified research data? So he would have read Red Shoes' research data? That's crazy, dude. Treat Nikkes afflicted with corruption.
They should be treatable with the Valpaus we have secured.
Alright. So you knew about this. Yeah, she knew about it.
Yes. But I am the only one who does. So there is no need for concern.
Good. I'll leave it in your hands.
Very well.
Man, that really meant something when he was like, you would go against me and side with Dorothy? He's like, yeah. Yeah, he said we side with Dorothy. I look around. I see the trembling eyes of the countless Nikkes and citizens. At the end of their gazes, Dorothy stands. I take a deep breath and point at Dorothy. She's gonna say it. This is Dorothy, the second leader of the Goddess Squad. The Goddess Squad is not a legend. They existed, and their leader stands before you now.
What on earth are you saying?
Dorothy is innocent. I can vouch for her. You all know what Dorothy has done for the Ark in its time of need. I will personally guarantee Dorothy's safety. As the commander of the Counters, the Commando Unit. He just came out with it. Former Deputy Chief Dobin. He attempted to frame and execute Dorothy. His motives are currently under investigation. His actions were no different from acts of terrorism, including the discharge of firearms and the planting of bombs inside Nikkes to use them as weapons. He was executed by Deputy Chief Birmingham. Should I say more? Do I need to address what Dorothy or even what Dovan said? As I mull these things over, my eyes meet Birmingham's. He subtly shakes his head. He's like, nah, that's good enough. This is all I can share at the moment. Further details will be provided in a statement from the central government. From here on, please follow any directives issued by the central government. Thank you. Alright, you threw your weight around. He threw his weight around. Anderson's like, yes! Yes, that's my guy! That's my boy! Dorothy's like, what? She's gonna slap you. She's like, you. Dorothy.
Who gave you the right to talk about me like that?
I know. She's like, she hate him for a different reason now. She's like, I can't believe you. My plans. She's like, no. This also keeps her from being able to carry out her plans now. I'll convince them.
What?
I'll convince them so that you can be compensated for everything you've been through. Just trust me. Handcuffs are placed on Dorothy's wrists. Wait.
This is just for show. She did discharge a firearm in city limits after all. Besides, do you really think this metal scrap can actually restrain her?
Of course not.
For now, we'll hold her at the rehabilitation center for Nikke's. We can talk there.
Very well.
Oh, and by the way...
Yes?
Well done. In times of chaos like this, it's more helpful to convey just the immediate situation than go into detail. It also buys us time on our end, which is even better. You're still a little rough around the edges when it comes to knowing when to cut things off, but
yeah.
You'll improve.
Yeah, he's like, he'll get there.
Anyway, go inside and rest. We'll talk again soon.
Understood. Thank you. He's like, Dorothy, for God's sakes, please just trust me on this. And she's like, fine.
Dorothy. Yes? Behave yourself. And don't cause any trouble at the rehabilitation center.
I'll hook you up with some outside food. Any magazines you want, just say the word.
You three are absurd. So what happens? I haven't heard this track before. Dorothy and Birmingham stare at each other. After more than 10 minutes, Dorothy begins to grow restless. We're waiting for somebody to show up, huh? Just as she is about to speak, Birmingham opens his mouth.
You were too hasty. Inciting Nikke's and citizens to rise up toward a third surface reclamation war. Did you really think that would work?
All of you were dragging your feet. It was frustrating.
So the Queen really has descended?
Yes, she has.
Then the destruction of Eden must be true as well. And you really are Dorothy of the Goddess Squad?
Yes.
Right. I've known that all along.
What?
He's gonna tell her?
I knew you were Dorothy of the Goddesses from the moment we first met.
I knew those in the Ark regarded us as legends, but I didn't expect a deputy chief of all people to buy into it.
When we first met, you asked me something.
I've never heard the song before, but it's great. Like this rendition of it.
You mentioned someone's name and asked if I knew it. Oswald. He's my grandfather, although not by blood.
Dorothy springs to her feet.
You!
Please sit. Causing a scene won't help anything. I'll explain.
That would be wise.
Dorothy sits back down.
I doubted you. I wasn't convinced that you were truly Dorothy from the Goddess Squad. I saw through your true intentions of either destroying or taking over the Ark early on. But I couldn't bring myself to dispose of you. According to my grandfather's records, you were the most radiant goddess of victory of all. My grandfather Oswald. He allowed himself to be disgraced in order to protect you all.
What are you talking about?
After Operation Ark Guardian ended, the Ark deliberated over what to do with the Goddess Squad. They were certain you would wield influence far beyond the central government. So on the day you returned to the Ark, they mobilized every method they could to bring you goddesses down and to drag you from your pedestal. No one adored the Goddess Squad more than my grandfather. He held a high enough position to oversee the entirety of Operation Ark Guardian. So he abandoned the Goddess Squad. Because it was obvious to anyone that they would be destroyed if they returned to the Ark.
You honestly expect me to believe that?
You gonna give us some proof?
I know. There's no evidence of it. But back then, the central government was filled with the likes of Dobin.
If you're going to lie, you should at least get your story straight. What you're saying contradicts Dobin's account considerably.
Dobin was lying.
Do you really expect me to believe you on your word alone?
There's nothing more I can say.
Unless...
Dobin lied to provoke you. That's all there is to it.
Then how did he know how Peanut died?
My grandfather apparently listened to every conversation in that temporary camp. He recorded it all in a book.
He heard everything?
Yes. It seems he originally intended to wait longer, since moving too hastily could have exposed him. But after what happened to you, he moved up the schedule. Because he feared the goddesses would crumble.
Why didn't anyone say anything? If what you're saying is true, why did he abandon us instead of telling the truth?
Because even if he told you that entering the Ark meant you would be placed on trial, destroyed politically, and buried under false charges, you would still insist on coming to confirm it for yourselves. That was how deep your trust in the Ark ran, after all. If he'd told you that there was a problem in the Ark and that he'd contact you later, you would never have left the Ark's entrance. Because your concern for the Ark ran that deep. From my grandfather's perspective, he needed a lie that was convincingly realistic. A lie that would keep you away from the Ark. Even if it bred hatred, rage, or a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant you would one day return to exact that revenge. He wanted to make sure you never wished to set eyes on the Ark again.
Then why didn't he call us back afterward?
The Ark had long been dominated by VTC, and VTC would never have tolerated your existence. There was nothing he could do, since they were too powerful. So my grandfather filed a false report saying the Goddess Squad had deserted. Later, after VTC was destroyed, the situation improved. But too much time had passed at that point. There was no way to find any of you.
Then that means you knew what we went through. You knew my true identity when I came to the Ark, so that means you knew of my objectives too. Then why did you stay silent? Did you want to humiliate me?
As I said before, I doubted you. It was far too obvious that you had come to the Ark for revenge after being abandoned like that. So I kept watch this whole time, to determine whether you were the Dorothy of the past, or the Dorothy of the present, blinded by revenge. And I came to a conclusion.
Your grandfather would have been heartbroken to see what became of the Dorothy he once knew. But you know what? The only reason I'm this way is because of you.
I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I can't speak for the entire Ark, but I apologize.
I didn't come here for an apology.
Dorothy, what do you want from the Ark?
The Ark. I want to seize it and get my revenge.
No. You cannot. As I said, I reached a conclusion after observing you. And my conclusion is this. You won't act against the Ark.
I could reduce the Ark to ruins right now if I wanted to.
Perhaps, but you won't. You had the power, the ability, the charisma, and yet you didn't. You deliberately took the long way around. You saved the Ark from the brink of ruin multiple times. You were happy when Nikke's and people thanked you. As you said, you could have had your revenge at any moment you wanted, but you didn't act on it. Watching you fail to fire a single shot at Dobin was what convinced me. You can't do it. Because you are a goddess. The goddess of victory, That's why you cannot do harm to the Ark. It's pitiful in a way. You dreamed of revenge for such a long time, yet you soften immediately at the slightest recognition and respect. It's regrettable. And yet you cannot help but love Nikke's, humans, and humanity itself. It's truly sad that you're destined only to be used by others, despite having the wherewithal to take revenge, yet unable to go through with it. How foolish of you.
Why, you... Who are you to talk to me like that?
And that's precisely why. You're still the goddess of victory. I can't leave you like this. Tell me clearly, are you an enemy or an ally? If you are our enemy, we will strike you down. But if you are still our goddess of victory, the Ark will help you. Without fail. We will help you become the goddess of victory once again. Humanity's hope. A true goddess.
Please, stop. Don't say any more.
Birmingham places an old book on the table titled Dorothy.
This is a handwritten record about you that my grandfather left behind. Read it. You deserve that much.
Birmingham rises from his seat, then turns and walks out. He looks back at Dorothy, staring blankly at the book on the table. Birmingham looks at Dorothy, then straightens. Dorothy lifts her head and looks back at Birmingham.
There was something I always wanted to say to you if I ever met you.
Birmingham salutes.
For fighting for humanity.
Please, don't. Don't say it. She's like, don't say it.
I sincerely thank the Goddess Squad.
The door closes. Dorothy stares ahead blankly. What's it all been for,
No. How could I have been so foolish? So easily.
Man, I'm crying. Doesn't want to go because it's certain to be an uncomfortable meeting. Even so, she gets to her feet. Sits in a chair in the visitation room. Her visitor is yet to arrive, but Dorothy's relieved as she still wrestles with her feelings. A short while later, she hears the door opening behind her. Oh, come on. Oh my god, I was about to say, oh my god. Sorry, I muted the music. Give me a second, give me a second. He does not turn around. He hears the door close and the footsteps draw nearer. Dorothy lowers her head and closes her eyes, a silent signal that she doesn't want to be spoken to. Then a familiar scent reaches her. The scent of marigold. Huh, that's a favorite too, right? She hears a teacup being placed in front of her, and the sound of the chair across from her being pulled out and someone sitting in it. Brief silence ensues. Then the sound of tea being sipped from across the table is heard. Dorothy opens her eyes. She looks at the golden liquid swirling in the teacup. After letting out a short sigh, Dorothy reaches for the cup. Just as she's about to grasp the handle, a voice speaks from across the table.
Nothing beats a good cup of tea.
Man. Oh, man.
I see you're still as picky as ever.
Look at this old guy. Finally.
Miss Dorothy.
Commander.
Thank goodness. I was worried you might not recognize me now that I'm older.
How?
Dorothy's thoughts come to a halt. How many times in the past has she been manipulated by ghosts from her past? First Lilywise, then Pina. Wariness fills Dorothy's eyes.
Who are you?
Anderson silently looks at Dorothy. Dorothy silently looks back at Anderson. After staring at one another for a long time, Dorothy becomes certain. He is not an illusion, nor a monster wearing another skin. He is the same person she once knew, bearing the marks of time on his face. The same person who shared her most radiant days. Tears fall from Dorothy's eyes.
You're alive.
Tears are falling from my eyes.
Ta-da! I'm still alive and kicking.
The Anderson he couldn't be because he was in the central government. I'm still alive and kicking.
I'm sorry I couldn't come see you sooner. But you've got to admit, reuniting in a prison visitation room is quite dramatic.
This is how he talks. He only talks this way with his team.
The things you get to see when you live long enough. To think that such a noble lady would end up in a cell. The others would get a real kick out of this. You haven't changed at all. There's a bit more intensity in your eyes, but you're exactly the same. Maybe I should have become a Nikke too. I'm the only one aging here. It's ridiculous. Do you have some kind of skincare routine? Care to share it with me?
Please, be quiet. Can't you see? I'm crying right now.
Stop crying or you'll get me started too. The older I get, the easier the tears come. It's becoming quite the problem. I've been taking all sorts of things for my health, but nothing's quite what it used to be.
Please, just keep it down.
Honestly, I told you not to cry.
Only the sound of Dorothy's sobs echoes through the visitation room. Dorothy brings the tea to her lips.
Not bad at all. The leaves are good, and it's well brewed.
Look at you. pretending to be elegant when you were just bawling your eyes out 2 seconds ago.
How long are you going to keep bringing that up?
Let me see. Until I get to tell Lilith? I already know. That damned queen stole Lilith's body. That thing needs to die, without a doubt. But what are you doing here right now?
You must have already heard everything.
Yes, that's why I'm asking. You could be out there right now trying to tear the queen's head off. So what are you doing, sitting here? On a journey of self-discovery, are you?
I could say the same thing about you, Commander. You were alive this whole time. What were you doing? And despite me already being in the Ark, why did you wait until now to—
Calm down. I'll explain everything. It's been a while since I talked about the old days. My heart's racing.
Quit kidding around.
First of all, during Operation Ark Guardian, I was on the brink of death when Lilith forcibly sent me into the Ark. I've always felt terrible about leaving without saying goodbye. I'm sorry. I arrived at the Ark and I received treatment, somehow managing to cling on to life. By the time I woke up, decades had passed.
So he was in a coma for decades. So yeah, so Neon, when Neon was human, she was human decades after Ark Guardian.
Those VTC bastards had forcibly induced me into a coma for all those years. Good grief. I'm sure that technology was never designed to be used as such.
So, VTC did that to keep you in check?
Yes. You heard that from Burning Gum?
No, I read it in the book.
Ah, that book. It's quite well written, though it skims through my exploits a bit too much for my liking. But it was a fine book. Anyway, after sleeping like the dead for all those years, it was thanks to a man named Arthur that I finally woke up.
Oh.
When I came to, my body was a wreck, and you were all, bizarrely, being called pilgrims. I did some digging and used every connection I had to investigate why things ended up like this. I eventually found the culprit. It was VTC, a painfully obvious conclusion. After getting myself back in shape, I heard there was an event where key figures would gather.
Oh, shoot. My bad. Headphones died again. 1 second. Okay. I've charged my headphones again, right? So
I did some digging and
oh no, not that one.
I eventually found the culprit. It was VTC, a painfully obvious conclusion. After getting myself back in shape, I heard there was an event where key figures would gather.
And I smoked them.
So I went and paid them a little visit.
You killed them all.
Yep.
Yes, I did. I let the leader escape, though. My achievement was recognized. Even though it's an achievement for eliminating political enemies. I even rose to the position of deputy chief. After that, I tried tirelessly to find all of you. But you were just too good at running away. There was no way to catch any of you. And though your personalities had changed somewhat, you were still out there fighting for humanity. I desperately wanted to go up there myself, but my body couldn't last a day without specialized treatment. And considering the mortality rates up on the surface, sending someone else up was too risky a proposition.
Until.
So, I left things as they were. I simply issued a directive not to attack any pilgrim since they are friendly to humanity, and to request their help instead.
Still, you could have tried at least once.
How could I possibly face any of you? I fled to the Ark at the end of Operation Ark Guardian, and left you stranded for decades. The fact that I was sent here against my will doesn't change that fact. So I decided to simply watch over you and help from a distance. Because the me that I am now is someone with authority without the ability to act.
Even so,
I wanted to see you. But, well, I couldn't.
Anderson lightly taps his side with his fist. Metallic thud echoes.
I can no longer be the commander who charges into battle alongside you. It's embarrassing. So after stepping back from the front lines, I did what I could to help with surface reclamation efforts. I cleaned up the mess we had for a military, rewrote our combat manuals. I worked quite hard, in whatever way I could. But things were a disaster. After 2 failed surface reclamation wars, the Ark was in shambles. So I've been managing the fallout ever since, right up to now. Well then, I suppose that covers my sob story. You're wondering why I never came to see you after you got to the Ark, aren't you? After all, you made such a flashy entrance, appearing like an angel from above. There's no way I wouldn't have known.
yes. Let's hear it.
You got some explaining to do.
I knew everything about your situation. I knew better than anyone why you'd come to the Ark. That's why I stayed away.
What on earth are you saying?
Because if you had asked me to destroy the Ark together, I would have agreed. I would have smashed the Ark with you and cheered for Eden. The Ark matters. Like it or not, it is humanity's last refuge. It must be protected at all costs. That is why I went to Birmingham. He has a sharp eye for people and good instincts. He's a talented man with no flaws, aside from his wings.
Okay, so Anderson did know that Birmingham was the guy. Or maybe they still don't know. I'm not sure yet. This side, it must be protected at all costs. That's why I went to Birmingham. Well, yeah, it could have been that instead of meeting her himself, he chose to send Birmingham.
I asked him to determine your true intentions.
Yeah, okay.
If you were still the same as before, the Ark would help you. But if you were truly intent on destroying the Ark...
You told him to kill me?
Yes.
You would do that to me?
The hero who is forced to cut down a fallen comrade. Talk about a cliché. On the other hand, the hero who sides with his fallen comrade and joins the Demon King's army. That's also not terribly original. I'm glad you haven't changed.
Commander, I've changed a lot.
No. You're the same. I'm convinced of that.
Just a little angrier.
You put on that tough act all by yourself, but in the end, you're guided by your heart, and you sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Stand with the Ark, Dorothy. Let's go kill that queen. Just thinking about that bitch keeps me awake at night. Yes. After sharpening your teeth on revenge for so long, it won't be easy. But Dorothy, the reason you never put your plans into action means you never truly intended to see them through. Excuse me for a moment.
Anderson takes out his phone.
Yes, it's me. Yes. I'll return shortly. I'm meeting an old acquaintance. My condition has been stable, so I don't see why I need such frequent checkups. Understood. I'll be there soon. Yes. See you later.
Your way of speaking has changed a lot.
That's my deputy chief voice.
I'm a deputy chief, after all. I have to act a little dignified.
That's right. That's right. It's his deputy chief voice.
My condition has been stable, so I don't see why I need such frequent checkup. Understood. I'll be there soon. I'm a deputy chief, after all. I have to act a little dignified.
It's all an act.
But I'm the same man I was before. My body may be broken down and aging, but my heart is unchanged. What about you? I have to go, but I'll be back. Listen to the guard and don't try to escape.
Commander, despite all that's happened, I'm glad I could see you again.
See? I told you I tear up easily now that I'm getting older.
Oh, try these! They're apparently mint chocolate seafood chips!
Mint chocolate, that's disgusting. Ugh. Ugh.
Yuck! What unholy abomination is that?
That's nasty.
Sounds like a gourmet haute cuisine snack.
What'd she say? Like she has some cilantro flavored potato chips? Like what is that supposed to be?
Let Dorothy be the judge. She has discerning taste.
Let her eat that nasty food.
I'm not eating that.
Disgusting. Wow, this fried ramen's really good. It's salty, spicy, and just hits the spot.
It's good. I think it tanked because of its name. Change that, and it would be a hit.
Why did you buy so many dumplings?
The shop's grill was fired up to the max. With firepower like that, it can't taste all that bad. Dorothy, want to give it a sniff? It's got this great smokiness.
No, thank you. Then what about this? It's called flour bread. There's red bean paste inside. Why would a flour bread have red bean paste in it? Beats me. Maybe because it's shaped like a flower?
Now that you mention it, there are a lot of different breads like that. Fish-shaped bread, for example. Oh, I gotta advance that.
Oh, I read in a book that they used to put real fish in fish bread.
What kind of weird books are you even reading? By the way, Dorothy, why are you eating? We brought all of this for you.
Is it made of Splenderman?
You say that, but all of you seem to be doing the eating.
Because you're refusing everything even if we spoon-feed you.
You haven't spoon-fed me anything yet.
Fine. Then open wide and say ah. See? Even if we spoon-feed you, you won't eat.
Then feed me instead. Ah.
There.
Ugh. Why did you stick your fingers in?
Since you are done eating, could you leave now?
We haven't even started. 30 minutes later.
Ah, that was delicious.
Shall we get going then?
Yeah. Let's grab some coffee on the way. I feel like I'm gonna burst.
Oh, Dorothy, be sure to eat the creme brulee today, otherwise it'll spoil.
Are you really leaving?
Yeah, we finished eating after all.
Did you not come because you had something to say? The truth is, we are here because a niece wanted to see you in a prison uniform.
Hey! You said you wanted to see it too!
But how are your clothes so clean after all this time in here? Do you sleep standing up?
All right. Please leave. Do you have any letters you want delivered? People in prison tend to write a lot of letters to the outside.
All right! Scrappy is an ex-convict, so she knows all about this stuff. If there's anything you don't know, ask her.
I made a brief mistake during my turbulent youth.
Then if you and Dorothy ended up in the same squad, does that make it a criminal squad?
Isn't that the story with everyone in real kindness?
Please get out.
That's funny. Okay, we're ready to roll in Central Government's main conference room.
All right, let's go over the situation.
He's in a much happier mood now.
The most pressing issue is the Ark's power source. It's only operating at 20% of its former output, and that number continues to decrease. Second is the matter of Dorothy's sentencing. The incident was severe enough to cause casualties. On top of that, it really rattled the public. Speaking of, We've got an open deputy chief position now.
Uh-oh.
Anyone have any candidates in mind?
You gonna announce this now?
What? What? I do. It's still a little early to say, though. Very well. And third, a gunfight in the middle of the city following the incident with Sixo. All sorts of rumors are spreading.
You got this serious looking Anderson, right? And then you got Dovan, not Dovan, Birmingham. you got Sue sitting over here in the sun like, hey, how you doing?
Public confidence has taken a serious hit. We need to gradually resolve this, but we're out of ideas at the moment.
The Ark's power source is the most critical issue. The Ark's infrastructure will gradually become paralyzed. No viable alternative has been identified as of yet.
Can't we just go to the surface and bring back a truckload of supplies?
Supplies near the Ark have been completely depleted. We'd need to venture much farther, and the risk and time required increase sharply the farther we go. Also, it's not just a matter of supplies. Even if supplies come in, we lack the power to process them.
Le public sentiment, c'est much more sérieux. Mysterious groups are forming in large numbers. We do not know when, or where, or what kind of problem will arise.
The conference chamber falls silent.
We would like to hear your thoughts. I believe you would have an appropriate solution. After all, you are the commander of the commando unit.
Alright. I'm thinking. Everyone looks at me. Bearing the weight of expectations, I open my mouth to speak. I propose the Third Surface Reclamation War. Silence falls over the chambers once more. I press on. The Ark's power source is effectively beyond saving, which means we would have no choice but to abandon the Ark. The surface has more natural resources in abundance, such as sunlight and water. In contrast, the Ark consumes vast amounts of energy just to sustain light and water sources. And yes, our infrastructure will falter at first, but we can't just sit back and wait for death. Everyone in the conference room listens quietly. I propose the Third Surface Reclamation War with Dorothy leading the charge. We legitimized everything Dorothy said. We announced that all of this happened because the Queen descended to the surface. We attribute the string of incidents that occurred in the Ark to the Queen. The central government kept all this secret to prepare for the Third Surface Reclamation War. But in the wake of Dorothy's revelation, decided to go public to prevent anything worse. Since we cannot let Dorothy's words turn out to be a lie, we place Dorothy at the vanguard. Additionally, I demand the restoration of her reputation and that of the entire Goddess Squad.
That last request seems rather personal.
I won't deny it.
Do you think Dorothy will go along with this?
Of course.
The Third Surface Reclamation War? Are you out of your mind? The Raptors are infinite. How long are we going to bang our heads against this wall?
The Raptors are no longer infinite.
What?
It's been confirmed. The Raptors are now finite in number. Enoch verified it.
What are you saying?
To summarize, the Ark can no longer serve as humanity's home. The Queen has descended. The Raptors are no longer infinite. With Eden's new technology, our equipment production output is sufficient. The Ark's strength is at its peak, and our comrades on the surface will be a great asset to us. The time for the Third Surface Reclamation War is now. If we don't do this now, it will be impossible later.
I agree.
I'm sure you do.
We haven't even put this to a vote yet.
I'm fully in agreement.
I agree. Let's go.
We're talking about surface reclamation. Doesn't just the thought of it make your heart race? This is the moment Elysian has been walking the tactical path toward. Onward, AZX! Onward, Admire!
Oh my god.
Onward, Wings of Victor!
Pipe down, Miss Tactical. Whew.
My apologies. I got a bit carried away there.
Will this be another large-scale surface deployment?
That remains to be seen, but it's unlikely. In many ways, this may well be our last opportunity.
Right? Fine. I'll run a check on that function then. It's been maintained pretty consistently, so there shouldn't be a problem.
Much appreciated.
Some function. Some function. We don't know about.
What? You didn't know? The Ark can rise to the surface.
Oh, we do that. What?
It's not called the Ark for nothing. It can float. That's what it was designed and built for.
The Ark can rise to the surface?
Yes. How many times do I have to say it? It rises. It can go up.
I can't believe it.
Enoch, if you would.
Yes. I will review the feasibility, timing, and probability of success for the Third Surface Reclamation War.
How long will it take?
The report will be ready within 1 month.
Good. I'll leave it to you. All right. We need the 2 other deputy chiefs to agree on this.
Ooh.
A matter of this magnitude requires a unanimous decision. There's no need to worry. The commander-in-chief is still in the same state. The remaining 2 have delegated full authority to me. I see they still have no interest in the Ark. I'd like each of you to begin your research and preparations with the Third Surface Reclamation War's execution in mind.
Un moment.
What is it, Mustang?
You're announcing the Third Surface Reclamation War maintenant? Oh no, certainly not! Public morale is at its absolute lowest. To declare war in the middle of this would be catastrophic.
Right.
I would not be surprised if une revolt occurs.
But we have no proper alternative. Our only choice is to push forward.
C'est moi! I have the ideal solution!
Right.
We hold un grand concert to celebrate the Third Surface Reclamation War! Strip away the solemnity and march toward a better tomorrow for all of humanity. Et voilà! That's how we present le festival! Moi excels at this! The crème de la crème, in fact! Mais it will cost beaucoup de money. This won't end with just one concert, no! We open concert after concert! Encore, encore! We will captivate the souls of every Ark citizen! Absolument! Entertainment! So what makes people forget their pain and anxiety?
Very well. You'll have the central government's backing. I'll leave that part in your hands.
C'est bon! Therefore, Commandant.
Oh boy. Yes.
TT Star must be the premier act at the Third Surface Reclamation War Festival! They must be our numéro 1! Absolument!
Oh. Oh. Alright, so who's in the repair center? Oh, that's right, Irie. Irie's in the repair center.
Are you with us?
Ma'am.
Call me instructor.
Oh, instructor.
I hear you looted the Forbidden Library during the blackout. And that you smuggled out a book about Dorothy. Apparently you were attacked while making your escape? Is that correct?
Yes, that's about right.
What are you being so brazen about? It's only thanks to Arcana that we found you so quickly. Had we been any later, we might not have been able to save you.
But you did save me, didn't you? Oh, what became of Arcana?
Since Forbidden Library materials were leaked under her care, she will be punished accordingly.
I'm the one who stole it. She's the victim here. Why would you punish the victim? What kind of abuse of power is this?
I haven't finished speaking. Theoretically speaking, Arcana should be punished, but this only occurred due to the unforeseen Arc blackout. Given the special circumstances, we've decided not to pursue the matter. All things considered, things did not turn out too badly.
Hooray.
Has the person who shot me been identified? What happened to them?
They were identified and killed.
Ooh.
Goodness. It just goes to show that crime doesn't pay.
Irie, the Forbidden Library's very existence is classified. You will be held accountable for leaking its contents without authorization.
I've got a question.
You're not listening to a word I say. Fine. What is it?
What were Dorothy's true intentions?
To take revenge on the Ark, but she never actually acted on it.
What drove her to seek revenge?
Because the Ark used Dorothy and the Goddess Squad before discarding them.
I see.
You seem pleased?
Yes. I'm with an inspection unit. Exposing the dirty secrets of others is the reason for my existence. And now, oh my, to think I've now exposed even the Ark's darkest secret. I love it.
Oy.
I knew there was a reason I didn't quit this job. Go on, tell me how brilliant I am.
Yes, you are brilliant.
Oy.
Woohoo!
Which is why you will be undergoing a memory wipe.
Pardon?
Don't worry. Only the information pertaining to the Forbidden Library will be erased. But knowing you, you'll find your way back there someday.
Oh, that's no problem then. Any chance you could put it off for a while, though? I'd like to savor this feeling a little longer.
Fine, as you wish. By the way, where is Avastar? Why isn't she with you?
Oh, Avastar is currently the manager of those pop stars.
Where did Elysian go so wrong?
She's like, what is going on? she's like, what is this? Working with Bacillus, managing for Tetra employees. Hey. There's Mega Shifty or Mecha Shifty. Oh, haha! It's a bunch of TT Star balloons. That's funny. All right, let me second.
So.
Ooh. Wow. Okay.
TT Star's comeback concert has been upgraded once again?
Yes.
And it's the first step in preparation for the Third Surface Reclamation War. Isn't it a bit much?
Tell me about it.
My thoughts exactly. We're not the only ones performing, right? Given the scale of things?
There may be some supporting acts, but it's essentially a TT Star solo concert. Wait.
Did you obtain the Nikke production technology?
Yes, Bacillus provided it.
Huh? Why Bacillus and not Elysian? Are you not afraid of our tactical ways?
Miss Illis is the best when it comes to Nikke production technology, after all.
I suppose that's true. If we've secured the technology, we should head to Eden quickly. It can't be helped. We're short on time, so let's get going.
Your participation in the concert is mandatory, Anise.
Huh? Me?
Yes. I explained to everyone. Thanks to her heroics on Punk Street, shooting down the Black Spire, and also her performance in the recent battle with Sixo, Anise's recognition has greatly increased. All of these achievements occurred inside the Ark and were witnessed by numerous people. As a result, Anise has become one of the most famous Nikkes in the Ark. Whoa. This is some killer art. Having established herself as a symbol of hope who saved the Ark in its darkest hour. The fate of the entire Ark is at stake with the Third Surface Reclamation War. As a symbol of hope, Anise must stand behind it. Since she has past experience as a pop star, it is the perfect opportunity. That is the position of the central government and Tetra.
A symbol. Me?
Yes. I'd wager you're a source of hope for a lot of people in the Ark. The Third Surface Reclamation War must not fail, and since you've now become a symbol of hope, you need to inspire that hope in others. You need to show them who you are, Anise. Show them how radiant you are. Rappy and Neon place their hands on Anise's shoulders.
Be humble, Anise.
Don't get all high and mighty just because you got a little famous.
Well, you haven't even done anything. Wait, then are you going to Eden without me?
No. Like, no, we'll catch your concert first, then go after.
You sure that's okay time-wise?
This doesn't only concern you, it's also important for the counters. We'll finally get to see the fruits of our labor. I think it'll be a good source of motivation for what's to come. Going to Eden after the concert is the right call. Some of the Nikke production technology has already been sent ahead. The important parts must be delivered in person, but they can at least start setting things up. So get yourself ready. Let's put on a show.
All right. I'll put on one hell of a show.
You'll make sure our tickets are sorted, right?
Be sure to give us good seats.
Of course. You'll have the best seats in the house, with the best view of my performance.
Okay. That's it. Next is coming soon. Let's see. Sinister Omen, the Unsettling, Lions of Red Mirror, Rebirth to get on the Blaze Edge, Reinforcements, 4 Beasts, 2 Queens, Queen and Queen. Ooh, this is good. Sword and Wings, Complicated Feelings. I think that these 2 chapters have been 2 of the best chapters we have ever had. I think these are 2 of the best chapters that we have ever had in this game. There's so much. There was so much. I think they touched on everything. I think they touched on everything in everybody, every plot point up to this point. Gosh, I would have to look at the, is it archives? I think it's story mode. Yeah, archives is the events. Storyline is the, yeah, here we go. All right. So we looked at all of the plot points. Yeah, I gotta, yeah, next up after this, I'll record for Star Anise. But I'll do that tomorrow. So chapter 45, right? Anise and Neon, they go into action. We're fighting Sixo. Sixo takes over the body of Endless. And it seems Endless's body has been kind of torn up, right? Enoch chose to go with Endless over Eternity because Eternity has developed a personality and Endless had yet to develop, I guess, a self-awareness. So she got to be the puppet. It seems that Sixo is gone for good. it's one of those kind of humorous deals where the villain's like, you know, I'll come back, and then they ended up being taken out by something very small, and then they're gone forever. Okay. The guilty, the end approaches. I think all of this was pretty much the whole fight with 6-0. Nothing happening with Snow White in such above ground yet, until you hit chapter 46, right? So 46, we've now lost Nayuta. The group believes that Nayuta has some method, somehow, some kind of way that she can get around or get through Mira's corruption. Mira has given up on trying to work with the queen, and she's also given up on trying to work with Nayuta. She really does make these decisions, like, I won't say that she's making them kind of quickly, because you can only ever go off the decisions that you can only ever go off the information that you have. And in that moment, she sees that Snow White's group is getting, like, they're having a hard time against one of the queen's new heretics, right? So she chooses to abandon ship on both sides and put her own plan into action. So now she's no longer concerning herself with trying to use Marion as a queen. She's no longer concerning herself with trying to saddle up with the old queen. Now she's doing her own thing, it seems. She's given up Rose. Rose, apparently her brain is still intact, apparently. And Rose is, like, I guess in a coma as well. So but Nayuta's been taken, and she's been corrupted, and she has the true body of Nayuta, which means now she has eyes all over the world, or she can have Nayuta create clones, and her clones can scatter all across the world and will essentially be clones of Mira. So Mira will have eyes everywhere. Snow White went back to Eden with Rose's body, brain intact, and with Liberalio's head, brain intact. Well, Liberalio's head has her brain, which is intact, and with the red shoes, or Red Shoes' weapon, which is just her legs. Okay, we don't know what's happened to Red Shoes' body, or if her body is still intact. We know that Red Shoes was shot in the core by Cinderella, but not in the head. And if you want to take out a Nikke, you got to shoot the head. Okay, I'm surprised that Liberalio's brain was still intact, but they said that Liberalio was not like the other. She wasn't like Indivilia. Like, she said Indivilia did something that was not normal, and that she took a piece of her core and stuck it in her head, so that if her head survived but her core was destroyed, she could still regenerate from her core and recreate her body that way. And so that's, you know, that was an abnormal thing that was done. That's not normal. Okay, so Liberalio's body, or Liberalio's brain, is still intact, and it seems that her body will be, or a new body will be created for her, but it won't be made with Rapture technology. So she'll be downgraded to a regular Nikke. It seems Liberalio will get a new body, and she will function as a Nikke. Okay, so she's no longer going to be with the queen. Rose's body has been recovered. Her brain's intact. Her body will be reconstructed as well with the Nikke manufacturing technology. The 4 beasts made their way in. Only one dog walked the queen. I just did not foresee the queen being able to beat only one. It just felt like that was a direction. Like, if I was writing a story, that's the direction I would take, right? Is that the queen shows up and she sees this little kid, and she's like, tries to kick this kid out of the way, and then the kid, you know, just puts her in the dirt. But the kid is a juvenile, and, you know, the kid can be talked down. So it's like Leviathan wakes up, or rather, she takes the 4 beasts in, heals them, and then Leviathan pops out and talks down the kid, and then they leave. And the queen is so beat up, she doesn't even want to mess with him. She just lets him go. She didn't even try to chase him, right? So the 4 beasts are at Eden. Snow White is at Eden. Snow White's getting along with them. Okay. Johanna and Papillon and Cecil are at Eden with them. We need to get through this concert event. Okay. Doban, Liverin, Fragile, right? Liverin, that was a hell of an ending for Liverin and Fragile, right? But now their book is closed. Their story has been told. Okay. The deal with Doban, I did not expect Doban to go out like that. I didn't expect Birmingham to pull the trigger, but Birmingham pulls the trigger, and now Dorothy has received the full story from Birmingham. She now knows the truth about Oswald. She read the book that Oswald wrote on her, specifically on her, and she's reunited with Anderson. They've tied up like every old plot point at this point. Okay. It was great to see. I cried a couple times. What else? Ingrid, you know. Ingrid and Neon, you know, like the opening cutscene where everybody's getting their weapons, you know, that's funny. You know, Ingrid's working with Macilis, so Siwin is aware of Wardress, or rather, she knows that something was done to Wardress, but I don't know if she's seen Uni or not. My guess is that she is now aware of what happened to Uni. She didn't tell us specifically what happened to Wardress. She's like, about Wardress, she's like, never mind. You know, she didn't tell us what happened to them. She also is like pretty wary of Jian. She's like, you should stay, like, basically keep your contact with that person down to a minimum. Okay, she's like, that person is twisted, basically. I'm just looking. 4 Beasts, 2 Queens. This is a killer, dude. The fucking queen on queen versus queen fight. That was great. What was her name? Ego Vista? She looks crazy. Ego Vista's crazy. Chilling shot. The whole Dorothy section, man, that was great. That was huge. All right. So after this, I guess the next logical things to go into the concert. The concert will continue the story. There'll probably be some big thing at the end as well to lead us into the next set of stuff that happens. So I will be looking forward to that. All right, I think that's it for now. Okay, this has been chapter 46 of the Goddess of Victory, Nikke. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you all liked the video, leave a like. If you like a lot, subscribe to the channel. I think it's funny that Anderson has his usual voice that he only whips out when he's with the people he knows, and then he's got his deputy commander voice that's very serious sounding. It also seems that Birmingham and Anderson, of course, they're looking at the main character as like to take the position of a deputy commander. But Birmingham's like, he's like, I have my eye on somebody, but he's like, we're gonna wait and see, because I'm gonna wait and see how it turns out. And Anderson's like, okay. You know, we now know that Oswald's adopted son Arthur had a hand in waking Anderson up. And Anderson, you wiped out VTC. And Dorothy's like, you killed them all, didn't you? And Anderson's like, I sure did. He's like, yes, I did. He's like, I let the leader escape though, and we know that the leader made her way to the Outer Rim, where she met Stahl III, who would become Neon. Okay, and she created the body that Neon now uses. All right. Again, yeah, I just kind of went back on another tangent after doing my outro. All right, but again, if you guys liked the video, leave a like. If you like a lot, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all very soon. I think I'm going to edit this. I'm going to edit these videos so I can get them out as soon as possible, so I can free up the space on my computer. And then I will begin recording for the Star Anise event, and I'll just skip the story until I finish editing, so I can have that space ready to go and I can have a fresh reaction to everything. All right, I will see you guys later. You guys take care, and bye bye.